I had to try to cover this head up of mine. There's a lot going on underneath this scarf. How y'all doing? We're going to get into some mess tonight. And, shake the table just a little bit. What's up, Rocky? What's up, Sailor Doom and Vita? How y'all doing? Hey, Cheryl. Houston Foodie, Foul. What's up, Naturally Angie? And Crystal. And Patty. And I am Empress. Sorry, Jasmine, Ebony. What's up? What's up, Miss G for real? How y'all doing? Adrian, what's up? Coco Mocha. Coco Mocha Chala Yata Ya. Hey! Cream of Lady Mama Love. Yes. Coco Mocha. Is that the words? You know I mess some words up in a heartbeat. Hey! What's up, Chevelle and Valerie and Stranger Things? I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get in here and then we're gonna get started. I just hung with the bestie. Girl, don't lose your best friend now. You know, best friends are hard to come by. All right. What's up, Maya? Brussels no sprouts. Yes. Hey, Miss Rhonda. Baby, I ain't got my box yet. I ain't got my box. Let's get to the tea. We about to get started. Once we get to y'all saw the clip, Miss Kandi. Miss Kandi. Hey Kandi, he ain't doing a thing for you. Yes. I'm gonna wait till a few more people get in here. Once we get to, oh, here we go, girl. Let's get started, y'all. All right. Who we gonna talk about first? Who y'all want to talk about first? Girl, I feel like all the topics are juicy. What's up, Julian? I feel like just Coco. I feel like all the topics he about to get. Girl, honestly, girl, y'all know I don't have a P.O. box. So even if they wanted to send me, even if they wanted to send me, ooh, I thought I almost freaked out. Girl, I thought I didn't have the clip for Daniel. Okay, we can start with Daniel. Even if they wanted to send me a box, girl, I don't have a P.O. box. So, and of course I'm not, I don't have my address listed. So I wouldn't even really, But I still want my black box, When I come to Miss Atlanta, I need that box to be waiting at that bar down to OLG. Girl, I ain't gotta, Kandi, you ain't gotta give me my box. Don Juan, you ain't gotta give me my box. Just have my box sitting at the bar. Girl, just tell them, hey, Rodney say he coming by today. Get us to him. I'm gonna get my deviled eggs. Okay, I'll give me a cocktail. And then I'm gonna go on by my business. Girl, anyways, let's get started. All right. Here we go. We're going to start with Daniel Caesar. Y'all ready for this? Live. Okay. So this is basically according to the neighborhood talk. Daniel Caesar. Speaking of Don Juan really has a wife and kids. Girl, listen. I'm gonna say this. Then we're gonna get started. We're gonna have listen. We're gonna get started. I don't know, honey. I guess that's why. I guess that's that. I get. Yeah. Now I'm scared. Now I'm scared to talk because I'm scared if I say the wrong thing, I ain't gonna get my box. Okay. No, but girl, honestly, I thought this entire time that Don Juan was gay. That's what I thought. But I have been seeing people say online that he is not gay. Someone told, I don't know. I always thought Don Juan was gay. Don Juan, I'm not gonna say that. Girl, I'm gonna go ahead and say Don Juan is too messy and too much of a queen not to be gay. Girl, we're gonna go ahead and just put it out there. Don Juan is too much of a butch queen not to be gay. If he's not, then girl, it's egg on all of our faces. But I always assumed the dude was gay. I could have swore somebody told me that he had a boyfriend. I ain't getting my black box now. I done said too much. What's up, Morgan? I ain't getting that black box now. I done said too much. I done called this whole man gay. He might be straight as a doorknob. Okay. Girl, I don't know. Don Juan might be a Todd Chrisley, but as far as I'm concerned, Todd Chrisley is gay. Girl. Or every bit of bisexual. Todd is every bit of bisexual. So I don't know. I don't know what Don Juan T is. You know what's so crazy though, y'all? You know what's so crazy now that I think about it? And correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know. But I don't think that Don Juan has ever really discussed his sexuality before. Oh, excuse me. Has he? I thought Farnsworth Bentley was gay too. I don't think that Don Juan has ever even talked about. He hasn't, right? I don't think he has. Never. That's what I was thinking. That I was like, I don't think he's ever talked about his sexuality. I think that most people, and when I say most, I think that like 99% of people assume that he was gay. I hate to sound ignorant, but we're going to call a thing. And before anybody gets in my comment talking about, girl, what's acting gay is you wouldn't look at Saucy Santana and think that Saucy Santana was straight. So I don't need nobody talking about, girl, that's ignorant. I know it sounds ignorant, but the truth of the matter is you're not looking at Saucy Santana and thinking that he's a heterosexual man. Okay? So what I'm trying to say is, girl, based off of what we've seen Don Juan present to us on Real Housewives of Atlanta, I think that a lot of people just, looked at Don Juan like, girl, he was gay. And I'm almost 100% sure that he has heard what people think about his sexuality. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know if Don Juan is gay or straight. I don't know. Like I said, I always thought he was gay, but I did see the other day, I think it was on Twitter, where I saw this stuff circulating around about Don Juan's sexuality and how he's supposedly straight. And I was like, okay. Not to say I haven't heard that before. I have heard that before. But like I said, girl, I think it was just one of those. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Don Juan. I don't know. I don't know. Don Juan, can I still get my black box though? Yeah. Anyways, all right. So Daniel Caesar finally apologizes for telling black people to stop being mean to white people during his 2019 rant. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Let me find the initial clip of him. That's what I forgot to save. I know I have it. Let me find the initial clip of him going off, or not necessarily going off, but saying what he said. For those who don't know Daniel Caesar, he sings that song, You're the one I need in the morning. Girl, best part with her. Girl, that low key is the song though. Girl, I'm not gonna lie, girl. That low key is the jam. All right, let me play. Girl, please let me have it. I had all my stuff in order. Okay, so this is a clip from 2019 of him saying what he said. Okay?
What is you?
Why are we being so mean to Jules? Why are we being so mean to white people right now? That's a serious question. Why is it that we're allowed to be disrespectful and rude to everybody else, and when anybody returns any type of energy to us, that's not equality. I don't want to be treated like I can't take a joke. I just went through
Hey, Crystal.
Chappelle. I had to, like, in the moment, acknowledge that I was being sensitive. You know what I'm saying? And that I need to be able to take a joke just like everybody else. That's what it is. People are allowed to say what they want. And I'm allowed to feel how I want, but it's like, am I gonna fight them or am I gonna accept what they have to say and keep moving? Why people that I don't respect and don't think that they can take a joke, I think that they're less than me. Those are the only people that I don't say my honest opinion around.
Hey, Carlos!
White people I see what you're saying. White people haven't mean to us in the past. What are you gonna do about that? Tell me what you're gonna do about that. There's no answer other than gaining understanding and keeping it moving. That's some biblical Yo, bridging the gap, man.
Okay, so that's basically part of what he said. And when he said that, honey, the people, I be saying that, girl, people don't get canceled, but I keep forgetting that, girl, y'all canceled Chrisette, girl, and y'all canceled Daniel. I forgot about poor Daniel, honey. Well, not poor, but I forgot about Daniel, honey. I really, really did. But I remember him trying to remember that white, I don't know if she was white. I don't know what she is. Remember that girl, Yes, Jules? Remember her? Remember her. I was lurking the other day. She got a baby now. She done had a whole baby. But I think he was basically defending her. You know they're gonna defend a white woman. Girl, no tea, no shade. You know they're gonna run to defend a white woman, and girl, and y'all ran and canceled him. She white? Okay, she white. I know she ain't black. Okay? Girl, I was lurking all on that girl page trying to see what was going on with her. But yeah, so people didn't like that. And it's pretty much been in the trash for Daniel ever since then. So he's come out. I think he's released a project or two since then. But I think that, girl, he did. Because remember, he released his second album, I think. And girl, the album did not sell. Like, it did not sell. When I tell you that people really, really canceled Daniel, girl. But he did an interview. And this is what he had to say. And I'm going to give my opinion about where I felt like. Okay, let me just I'm going to play a piece of what he had to say. The interviewer, her name is Nadiska. Nadiska, I think that's her name. It's a black woman. All right, so here we go.
Yeah. How do you feel about it a few years removed? Because I feel like time is also a big concept on this album too. And time is sometimes the one thing that it can heal, it can give more perspective on things, So now that we're a few years removed, what is your perspective on everything that was happening around that period before you dropped the album?
I completely understand where, like, the response, and I was, in time, after taking time to get over myself and to really honestly look at myself and everything that's happening, like, I was wrong,
On the desk.
I was wrong, and I'm sorry about that. I was like, for a long time, I was like, you can't do anything, you can't say anything without whatever. Yeah. You can do and say whatever you want, but it's like,
for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. And that's physics. That's science. That's one of those things that, like, I can...
One thing I have been saying, you can say what you want to say. Okay? That's where I'm at with it in life. Then we're going to get back to what he had to say. We can say what we want to say. Nobody can stop you from saying anything. But I think that what people need to realize is that, girl, there might be a consequence. There might be a reaction to what you just said. So if you want to walk around here saying whatever you want to say, calling people whatever you want to call them, go ahead. Go ahead, girl. But just realize that, girl, it might be a consequence. There might be a reaction to you saying what you want to say. Girl, that's it.
The knowledge of that can literally put my mind at ease, where I'm like, oh, I did deserve, what happened because I deserved it, because I knocked the domino over, and set a course in motion.
At some point, you did apologize for...
And he did request to be canceled. He did tell y'all. He basically told y'all, I can't remember his exact words, but he basically told y'all, if y'all don't like what he got to say, cancel him. That's basically what he said. And that's exactly what happened.
At least the way you expressed how you were feeling, but then it seems like you weren't necessarily happy that you apologized. So it seems like it still took you some time to get to this point. And I'm wondering, are there certain things that happened in the interim that finally made you feel or realize that you said something wrong?
Being in this position, you hear so many things and so many opinions from so many people. So to a certain point, you have to numb yourself to it, and you learn not to trust what people on the internet have to say, what people that you don't know have to say. Seeing that people that I do know, that I care about, them being hurt, then it's like, damn, all right. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, it's your, me. It's because it's people, it's seeing that people that know me, because I felt in clearly my ego was going out of control. Like, I felt in that moment like I could say what I said, and it would be like the context of who I am would be taken into account. But I guess people don't know who I am. You know what I mean? I thought at the time that I was saying something meaning well, but it didn't. It hurt people. And I don't want to hurt anybody. That's not what I do. That's not what I'm interested in doing.
Yeah. I never felt like that was your intention to hurt anybody. But
yeah. But it did.
Yeah, it did. And to your point, I think we didn't know necessarily all the things that you were going through that led you to that point to say that. And I'm not sure if you had necessarily the whole context either, that also the person you were defending was someone who we feel like had taken a lot from Black culture and not appreciated it, and then disrespected Black women who we always feel underrepresented, and like no one is speaking up on our behalf. And so I think there was a lot there. Like, you stepped into really like a minefield, and you were drunk, which I feel like someone with you should have slapped the phone out of your head. That was not a good mind state, I think, to be in, to address something so serious.
Yeah, it really, when I think about it, it was like, it was the perfect storm, honestly. I don't mean that. I just mean it's kind of crazy how awful that was. Throughout the process, the last few years, it was so often. It's like, okay, so that was a mistake. So either we stop playing the game or we keep playing the game.
Okay, so that's enough. He did. I saw someone say that he said he was sorry, so he did say he was sorry. This is what I have to say. And this is my critique of the interviewer. I listened to the entire interview. It was like over 18 minutes long. I don't like the fact, and this is just my little critique. I don't like the fact that she didn't bring up what they were talking about. Because if you were listening to this interview, you would not know what he was talking about. The way she kind of came into it was kind of like, there have been some things that happened in the last 3 years and you haven't been around, whatever she said. But I feel like you need to say, like, I know what y'all are talking about because I kept up with the mess. But you need to say what happened. This is what happened, and this is why your ass got canceled, and this is why we really haven't heard nothing from you for the last 3 years, because you said X, Y, and Z. What do you have to say about that now? You see what I'm saying? And I felt like she didn't really put it out on the table about what they were talking about. It was just kind of like, we're going to skirt around the issue. I'm going to touch on it, but I'm not going to say what it is. And then she kind of mentioned the whole black women, feeling like they're not being represented. And I guess the white woman taking a piece of black culture. But that was 4 minutes into the conversation. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say? So I didn't like that it was never mentioned what exactly he did. You need to say what he did. And you need to say why people haven't heard from him. And he needs to address exactly what it is. Like, what are we talking about? You see what I'm saying? Like, if we're going to talk about the issue, talk about the issue. No, the interviewer, she's a black woman. This is her. Hold up. Girl, come on. This is her. She black. It's a black woman. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you apologizing for? I just felt like she kind of, I just felt like, she kind of dropped the ball a little bit. Like, girl, y'all need to, you need to bring up what he did. And you need to bring up what he did. And not start talking about, he disappeared, or, we haven't heard from you for 3 years. Girl, why haven't the people heard from him for 3 years though? If we're going to talk about it, talk about it. If we're not going to talk about it, then we're not going to talk about it. But, it is what it is. Daniel, I don't really listen to his music, but I will say this much. The times that I have, he does have good music. So I really can't say that I canceled Daniel because I never really listened to his music like that. But clearly the people who listen to Daniel, and you know what the real gag is, Daniel? This is the real gag. This is the real gag. While you was out there defending them white people, they didn't buy your shit. While you was out here defending that white woman, the white women's, they weren't buying your shit. Hey, that's the gag. So you done went out there on the internet defending them white women, defending that white woman and girl, and they didn't even support you. That's the gag of it all. Let me see. I'm about to try to find it. Because his second, hold on, let me see. Let's try and find it, y'all. When I say his album did worse than Chloe's, poor Chloe. We'll talk about that another day. Let me try to find it. Girl, I need to try to find it. Oh, girl, I ain't gonna be able to find it. He didn't say it was actually really, really sad. Girl, like sad, like, girl, I can't find it. Girl, I'll have to look for it another day. I just know his second album. Oh, child. I'm not gonna start with my Chloe. Girl, that's exactly. We're gonna talk about that later. We'll talk about that another day. We're not gonna talk about Chloe. We're not gonna talk. But what I said, baby, I was looking for his album sales the first week for his second album, the album that like completely flopped. Like nobody bought it, nobody streamed it, nobody did nothing. Like it was really, really bad. Oh, girl. His album, girl, his album sold 1,635 copies. Y'all heard what I just said? After he told y'all can cancel me if y'all want to because I'm going to defend this white woman. Girl, he dropped his album and that hoe only sold 1,635 copies. Girl, y'all gonna watch our mouths. Y'all are going to watch your mouth. Okay? You are going to watch your mouth. I knew it was low because I remember seeing it. I remember seeing this around the internet, and I was like, "Oh, girl, girl, you should have waited. Girl, you should have waited. You know we got short-term memory, girl. You should have waited till we forgot, cause baby, you came out with that album too. You came out with that album too fast. You really thought that you was good. That's sad. Anyways." So that's that on Daniel. All right. What else we gonna talk about? All right, so that's it on Daniel. Oh girl, let's go ahead and get Gabby with an I laughs in my laughs in my Cynthia G voice. Right. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and talk about Bow Wow. Bow Wow reacts to his child's mother Joy. On Diddy's yacht, certain things are off limits. So let's go ahead and play what Bow Wow had to say, all right?
So it was cool when she was on Diddy's boat and all that?
Nah, I mean, she knew better. You know what I mean?
But before we go all the way there.
Nah, because, you know, it for me, it's more of a man thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, me and her, we had our discussion about that. Trust me. That might have been the last time she
What about the video? That was cool?
Nah, I wouldn't even, like, all of that shit really didn't hit like that. Like, it took me, because BT was with me, it took me, like, a couple, because, you know, I don't give a fuck type of person. Like, no shit bothered me.
Yeah, and he don't really be watching the media, too, so it'd be a lot of stuff he don't even...
First of all, let me say this before we even continue. Can you imagine, girl, this is what I be talking about when I say y'all give these men too much power. I'd be damned if you ain't nothing but my baby daddy and you call me to have a conversation about who I'm dealing with. Who I'm dealing with, who I'm lying down with, ain't none of your concern. Your only concern is calling over here to check on your child. That's it. That's why I was saying what I said about April. When April was messing around with Lil Fizz, I still believe to this day, April didn't owe Omarion shit. April didn't owe Omarion shit. She owes Omarion no loyalty at all. They don't give it to y'all. Now, we can talk about Lil Fizz. But at the end of the day, Joy didn't owe Bow Wow nothing. Absolutely nothing. And the simple fact that it sounds like you called her and checked her and she was like, okay. Girl, what? Girl, you would have got a dial tone. Let's move on.
I just catch it later.
Okay.
So for me, it's like, oh, once I say, okay, cool, let me just get on the phone and just holler. So we had our little rap. And then, of course, me and Dude, we definitely had our rap. I'll keep that between us. You know what I'm saying? We had our powwow. You feel me? And we handled it how we were supposed to handle it. And that was just that. But all men know it's a certain conduct and code you go by. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that's off limits. And everybody know wives and baby mamas and just some shit that, you know, you stay clear from. You know what I mean? I'm a savage, but I do savage fuckery shit to niggas I don't really give a fuck about or if I don't know you.
Are you and Diddy even friends like that to be worried about it?
I mean, like I said, we spoke face to face.
In real life, Puff Daddy is an ain't shit nigga, but I'm gonna say this much. I wish I was a man like Puff Daddy and somebody like Bow Wow called my phone. Girl, you and Puff Daddy are not peers. One. Two, you ain't calling Puff Daddy checking him on nothing. What's up, the mental fit chick? You ain't calling Puff Daddy checking him on nothing. Puff Daddy don't even owe you nothing. Puff Daddy ain't your homeboy. That is not your friend. Let's move on.
You know what I'm saying? We was on the phone for like an hour. I think when you at the crib.
Man, y'all was on the phone longer than that.
Yeah, it was majority of me talking. but like I said, we spoke about it. I've seen him since, you know what I'm saying? And for me, it's kind of like there's things that I've done. It's like, even though this might sound kind of crazy, but Snoop gave.
Thank you to Mental Fit Chick. If you don't get out of that lady walls, right? But I want y'all to listen to what he's saying because Bow Wow and Puff Daddy, not Bow Wow and Puff Daddy. Bow Wow is really talking in circles. You hear him? Watch.
Snoop raised me, man. So when it comes to certain shit, I be crazy. Nothing don't really faze me. So it's like, I know sometimes I could be I ain't shit ass nigga or a thought ass nigga. I get off the drink, it's up. I don't give a fuck who around. Everybody, shit, that nigga girl gonna start looking good. So it's like, play it, respect, play it. Like it is what it is. But
You went from saying that baby mamas and wives are off limits to you saying that you really don't. The only time you really get disrespectful or don't really, I guess, follow that rule is with somebody who you don't know or somebody you don't care about. To now saying, girl, once you get on that alcohol, pretty much it's going down. Girl, you done told us 3 different. Okay, we're gonna keep on going though.
I'm not gonna say why I think it could. Maybe I could have had some that belonged to him a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, player, respect the game. So it's just respecting the game.
He just got you back later.
Player, respect the game.
I mean, if it's play respect the game, then it's like, why even address the matter? You know what I mean? Like, if y'all aren't together.
And that's another thing too. Number one, I think a lot of men, and there's a lot of men that do this shit. Just because you have a kid, I'm gonna look at the camera and say, just because you got a kid with.
I want y'all to hear what he just said. Okay? What he's about to say.
A woman don't mean she belongs to you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats be feeling like, that's my baby mama. I still got like, that's property, that's mine. Still like, nigga, y'all not together. Y'all just a team now. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's certain boundaries and things that you don't cross, but at the same time, she not yours. You know what I mean? She gonna move on and get married eventually, probably have another kid, or you know what I'm saying?
Get flued out.
Something. Life goes on, so that's how I look at it. I keep it moving. Can't never fuck up the bag, so I don't get it.
Byron, that's Medea. That's Medea Tiana Taylor. Byron, shut up. You sound crazy. You talking all over the place. You go from saying that baby mamas are off limits to you don't own your baby mama and she can basically do what she want to do. Girl. You know what kills me? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You know what makes my asshole itch is it's mind-boggling how many men out here probably think like Bow Wow. You don't mind going around making women single mothers. You don't mind doing that. But after you create this fatherless home, after you make this woman a single mama, then you have the goddamn nerve and ball sack to then try and put some stipulations on what she can and cannot do and who can and who cannot talk to her. That's my baby mama, so she off limits. Girl, what? Girl, what? Girl, what? Huh? Who, what? And the simple fact that Joy set her ass over there and even entertained that conversation from you. I want to cuss her ass out too. Okay? Because as soon as your phone as soon as your phone rung, you should have told him to get his ass off of your line. Bow Wow got some nerve. Bow Wow been engaged, almost married Erica Mena, then went on by his business, but he got the nerve to sit over here and try and have some puppet strings on the baby mama. Girl, what? 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 Baby, you don't get off of my phone? Baby, you're not calling me to ask about your daughter? Get off of my phone. Get off of my phone and don't call me back. How dare you call my phone asking me about anything? I think Bow Wow. I just think, girl, Bow Wow, you a mess. You a mess. You a mess. Byron, you gonna forever be a mess. You was talking in circles. Girl, this whole interview, nothing you said made sense. You contradicted yourself from beginning to the middle to the end. Girl. Anyways, let's move on. All right. Tasha Scott. Oh, we getting through it tonight. Hey, y'all, it's 716 people in the chat room. The chat room. I'm already thinking about Porsha and Giselle. There's 737 people in the room. Can y'all do me a huge favor and like the video? I know some of you may be watching me on your television, right? So you may not, I don't know how to like people's videos on my TV either. I don't even know if you can or not. But if you're close to your phone, can you please just hit that little thumbs up button? That's it. Just hit that thumbs up button. That helps a lot. That helps a lot. All right. So LaTasha Scott clarifies that her and Rocky are not in an open marriage, despite what she previously said. All right. So let's go ahead and play what Miss Tasha had to say on Watch What Happens Live.
Tasha, I want to clear something up before I get into some other stuff that I want you to clear up.
Okay.
You said on Instagram Live recently, and it got so blown out of proportion, that you have an open marriage. What you meant was,
we communicate. We have open communication.
Yeah.
Right,
So
and
then we
it-
keep things private. Yeah,
and it got blown up
he
to
doesn't,
say.
he doesn't have it that good. No.
Okay. I just wanted to clear that up because I heard that and I was like, yeah. Okay.
I was emotional that day, but yeah. He
Yes.
doesn't have like that.
Yeah, I know you were emotional. You guys with the Instagram lives back and forth.
Okay. So how many people? Girl, I'm not gonna. You know, believe it or not, I do try and give the girls the benefit of the doubt. I really, really do. I really do. I know some of y'all don't think I do, but I really do try and give the girls the benefit of the doubt sometimes. But I'm all and sometimes I'll be like, okay, girl, whatever, girl. I'm not gonna wreck my brain trying to figure out what you said, what you meant. But girl, I'm also not gonna let you sit in front of my face and play in my face either. Like, Tasha is, I think, over 50. How old is Tasha? Let's see. Tasha is 49. She 49. Okay, girl. 49. Tasha, you are not some 85-year-old woman. If Tasha was 85 and she said they had an open relationship and then she came back and said, no, I meant that we have open communication, then I would believe it. I would say, okay, girl, this is a woman who's 85. This woman ain't having an open relationship at no 85. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, let me get to the super chat. I watched the Tasha K interview and knew this was coming. I also knew she was going to say she meant communication, but I think her label is telling her to backtrack that statement. This is a mess. Thank you, the mental fit chick. Tasha is only 49. Tasha is not 75. Tasha is not 80. Tasha ain't 93. Tasha is only 49 years old. At 49, as much as we hear about people being in open relationships, you know, I ain't gonna say people, but it's too many conversations out there that have been revolving around like Will Smith and the other folks who made, you know, Monique. For you to get out on a public platform and then say we have an open relationship, and then you try to walk it back and say, oh, I'm in open communication. Tasha, Tasha. I don't know. I'm not gonna let Tasha give me no headache because I feel like I'm about to catch a headache. I feel like I'm about to catch a headache, and I'm not catching no headache tonight. I'm not doing it. I'm not getting no headache over Tasha. Not tonight. Not tonight. After I get off here, I want to go get me a steak and a baked potato. That's what I want. I don't want no headache. Tasha, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I believe that you're cleaning it up. I believe that when you said that you and Rocky were in an open relationship, that was your way of trying to get ahead or try to fix the situation of him and the woman Unique and the other alleged side chicks. I think you wanted to just go ahead and try to make it seem as though you're not being cheated on. You're not being cheated on because we have an open relationship. That's what I think. Oh, hold up. Y'all help me out in the comments. Is Rodney not doing the Love and Marriage Huntsville reviews anymore? Girl, I don't know. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, girl. It's recorded on my DVR, but I just haven't watched it. I have not watched it. I have no desire to watch it. I've been trying to make myself watch it. I have. But I just haven't watched it. I don't have a desire to watch it. I don't know how I'm going to feel by the end of this week or by the end of next week. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I was excited. I got excited with the trailer. When we discussed the trailer for this season. And then as soon as it came on, you know what I think it is? You know what I think it is too? I'm going to be honest with y'all. I got on Twitter. Girl, Twitter is the wrong place to go. Girl. I got on Twitter and I already saw the people going back and forth and I was like, girl. I heard something going on about Mel changing her number and I guess Stormy feeling some type of way about it because she didn't have the number. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Like I said, girl, and I haven't even had any desire to watch it. And it's on my DVR. I just haven't watched it. I don't know, y'all. It's only the first episode. You know what I'm saying? We still got time if I change my mind. Or if I my mind is not set in stone. I just don't have a desire to watch it. And even the other night when I was eating, I was like, let me find something to watch. I started watching Burlesque again because I didn't want to watch. I started watching Burlesque on Netflix because I didn't want to watch. What's the name? What's up, Love, Faith, Love, Life, and Style? I have a question. Come on, I have a question. Tasha wants us to believe she meant communication when she said some people don't like to share. They have open relationships, girl. Because Tasha, I don't know why. Tasha, this is. You know what's sad? That Tasha has waited her entire life for this moment, girl, for this moment where she can live out her dreams and go after her solo career, and it's just not working out the way that she thought it was going to go. This TV show was really a bad idea. But the truth of the matter is the only way that she was able to get, I'm not going to say the only way she was able to get that, but the only way that she was able to get that gospel deal is because she had to go back and deal with Escape. I do believe now, I will, like I said, I tell the truth when it's the truth, and I say I think it's a lie when it's a lie. When Kandi and Tamika said, basically, when Kandi felt that Tasha was going to use her to basically get her name back out there, that's exactly what Tasha did. I think what Tasha messed up at is she got her ass on that TV show. The TV show is what messed her up. I think that if she just would have got back with Escape, got her name out there, you see what I'm saying? Then possibly came out with a gospel album, she probably would have been all right in the gospel world. You know what I'm saying? But because she got on that TV show, it was a wrap for Mama. No, I have not listened to her album because I don't really listen to gospel music like that. The gospel music I listen to is old school, like Donnie McClurkin. You know what I'm saying? Girl, Yolanda Adams. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really into the new school girls. You know, I'm an old school. I like the old school, you know. Sounds of Blackness. You know, they're the people on my playlist. But I haven't listened to her album, and 10 times out of 10, I'm probably not. All right, so let's move on to the next. Tasha Scott says Mama Joyce recently called her and told her to stop singing on Instagram. LaShawn Pace, who is LaShawn Pace, a mental fit chick? This is what she had to say.
I was asking her about what was Mama Joyce like in the day.
Oh my gosh.
It's wild to me because I only know Mama Joyce. I mean, by the way, I've now known Mama Joyce for 12 years or more through the Housewives of Atlanta. But has she changed over the years?
She has not.
No, she has not.
She actually called me and told me to stop singing on my Instagram. She said, stop singing.
Really?
You're causing a lot of friction, yeah. Wow. So no, she hasn't. She hasn't changed.
Wow. How fun for you.
Yeah.
Coco.
Now, I did see on Twitter that Kandi came out and she wasn't upset, but she came out and she said she got in contact with Mama Joyce, and Mama Joyce basically said that's a goddamn lie. Now, I don't know if Tasha meant to say that Mama Joyce called her on Twitter, because, I think you can call people on Twitter. I think. Can't you call people on Twitter? Like a FaceTime on Twitter, the Twitter app? I could be lying, I don't know. Now, let me just say this. Girl, I'm not going to get my black box. Girl, I'm not going to get my black box. Oh, my God, I'm not going to get my black box. Oh, my God, I'm not going to get my black box. I'm not going to get my black box. I'm not going to get my black box. I'm going to go. I'm not going to get my black box. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No, you can't. No, you can't. Okay. We know that Tasha is a liar. Okay, we don't know. Girl, I ain't trying to get sued. I ain't got no money. We think that Tasha is a liar. We don't know that Tasha is a liar. We think that Tasha is a liar. We don't know. We think that Tasha is a liar. But we don't know that, okay? All I'm going to say is this. I don't want to say that Mama Joyce is lying, and I don't want to say that Tasha is telling the truth. But I'm going to say this. Based off of Mama Joyce's track record on Real Housewives of Atlanta, I don't think it's too far-fetched. Girl, I just said, girl. Mama Joyce done gave the girls the business. Remember when she called Carmen? Remember when she called Carmen and left Carmen that nasty voicemail and told Carmen she was going to drag her ass through the streets? Remember when she told Carmen that? Remember when she tried to beat up Carmen? Remember when she beat up Carmen? When she tried to beat up Carmen down to that bridal shop? Remember when she told Porsha that Kandi turned lemons into lemonade? So, like I said, I don't know if the girl is lying or not. And I'm not saying that Mama Joyce is lying either, but all I'm saying is, girl, we're not going to sit here and act like, girl, Mama Joyce ain't called people phones before. Girl, because quiet is kept, if she'll call Carmen, she called Carmen. If she'll call Carmen and talk to Carmen the way she talked to Carmen, Carmen is Carmen. That is Kandi's best friend, one of Kandi's best friends. Then we know she ain't got no problem. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Mama Joyce said she didn't. Like I said, I don't know if Mama Joyce has ever just outright lied on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I can't remember. We know we've caught Tasha. Let me be careful. We think that Tasha has lied on the show plenty of times. We just don't know. Hold up. The mental fit chick, but Mama Joyce stood 10 toes down, and we all know Mama Joyce will definitely say she did and tell you why I don't believe Tasha. You might have a point with that one. So we don't believe Tasha. So Tasha lying. Tasha lying. So is Tasha lying or Tasha telling the truth? Tasha lied. I was just saying that girl, based off Mama Joyce's track record, but Tasha did lie. Okay, we think Tasha lied. I don't know if Tasha lied, girl. I ain't got no money. Don't come over here trying to sue me. I don't have no money. You're going to be wasting your time. Everybody going to be in the courtroom looking crazy because I don't have nothing to give nobody, okay? So we think Tasha lied. So Tasha lied. Why is Tasha lying like this, y'all? Why is she lying like this? Why? You believe it? Do I believe it? I don't believe it. I don't. I tell y'all if I did. I don't. I was just bringing up Mama Joyce. Joyce is a lie. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that. I don't. All right, y'all. Let's move on to Kandi. Hey, Kandi, he ain't doing a thing for you. All right. So Kandi Burris reveals that she and husband Todd have recently had a threesome, but don't F-U-C-K randoms. It worked great. So this is what Kandi had to say.
Curves 230 said threesomes never work. That's not true. I done had a threesome and it worked just fine. It worked great, actually. Anyway, I feel like it's the communication.
This little pussy's just hot.
What are you talking about? I'm just saying it's the communication on it all.
Now back to you and these threesomes you be having.
Nah, we can get off that. Honestly, it's don't say it like you be having, like as if it just be all the time.
You don't tell y'all be fucking hoes or y'all don't fuck hoes, no? Like, what's going on?
Wait, what? That didn't even sound like English. What just happened?
Do you and Todd currently have threesomes, or is that something that y'all just did early on in y'all little relationship, y'all marriage?
Oh. You mean like randoms? No.
I know you don't do random. Y'all too famous for that. You know what I'm saying? Well, do out of town, Ken?
Yeah. It doesn't happen that often.
Okay.
It don't happen that often.
It's not
Has it happened in the past 6 months? Yes.
Oh, well, wait. Oh, okay. All right, the last 6 months.
I just leave it at that.
I hope she got her bags packed and ready to go back to Big Glow. Thank you, Britt. Girl. Now, Kandi and Todd Burruss. I would think this is no tea, no shot. I'm never going to get my black box. Hey! I ain't going to ever get my black box. Damn! I can't keep my mouth shut long enough. Oh, God. I ain't going to never get my black box. Damn. Now, Kandi, I would think that you and Todd would be done with threesomes. Especially after the last go round when people was out here, when all that mess was going on with T.I. and Tiny, and then people started throwing your name in the mix, I would think that you would have been done with threesomes. But clearly, you ain't, because you just said y'all had one in the last 6 months. So, y'all grown. I'm sure some NDAs were signed and all that stuff. But like I said, child, I would think that your black ass would be done with threesomes based off of, bitch, I know your ass was nervous and scared when all that shit was going on with T.I. and Tiny, and they started throwing your name and Todd Burruss' name in the mix, okay? Kandi was all on Watch What Happens Live, trying to make sure she cleared her name, which I don't blame her. But I'm just saying, child, you wonder if she pays him, girl, I don't know. But I don't, girl, no, let me shut up, child. But shout out to Kandi, and shout out to Kandi. Hey! All right, y'all. So the last thing, we doing good tonight on time. We doing real good. All right. The last thing on the list. Hey, Real Housewives, Ultimate Girls Trip. You know, it could. I don't know if all of y'all watch. I don't know if some of you watched the show. It comes on Peacock. I'm sure it'll probably air on Bravo sometime. Probably like before. You know, usually it airs on Peacock, but they will air it on Bravo. So I'm sure it'll eventually air on Bravo sometime this year. But for those who don't know, they get a group of women from different franchises and they call it a girls trip. So this season they have Porsha, Candace, Giselle, Alexia, and Marisol. They're from Real Housewives of Miami. Then they have Leah. She's from Real Housewives of New York. Who else do they have? Oh, they have Heather and Whitney from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. We know that Porsha is from Atlanta. Candace and Giselle are from Potomac. They say that Porsha took the place of Tinsley. Remember, Tinsley was on Real Housewives of New York. So it was supposed to be like two girls from... Girl, you lying. Giselle made anti-Semitic comments in her latest podcast. Girl, I don't know. Girl, the people swapping. Girl, I don't know. Let me shut up. I love Kandi, but I'm overhearing about these ultra personal sex capades. What happened to people having discretion and keeping some mystery? And busy. Girl, I mean, it don't bother me, but I'll just be honest. When I look at Kandi and Todd, I don't just get like, I think Kandi is a very pretty woman, right? But when I look at her, like when I look at her and Todd, I just don't get like I don't think, like the way Kandi tries to act like she's this big freakazoid, I don't think Kandi is like that in real life. I don't. I think she just kind of played into it. I think quiet as it's kept, I think, does Kandi consider herself bisexual? I don't know if Kandi considers herself bisexual. But anyways, I think that once people found out that Kandi slept with women, then I think kind of like the freak name kind of got attached to it. Because she sleeps with women, and I think she kind of just like, you know, girl, she took it and ran with it. Then we came with the, you know, Kandi's toy line, and then we know how we got the Sex Dungeon tour. Shout out to Porsha and Phaedra, her BFFs. Girl, let me shut up. I ain't gonna never understand. Let me tell you something. When y'all be lying, when y'all be going over telling Kandi, that's why I ain't got that's why I ain't got my black box. I ain't got my black box, but that's why I ain't got my black box. Y'all be going over there telling that lady, I be girl saying disparaging things about her, just lying. Girl, just lying. Just lying. Disparaging. Girl, what? That's about the only time I really be on Kandi. What's up, Diva, baby? You late. Girl, you late, girl. Girl, we almost done, child. Talk about I be saying disparaging things. Girl, I'll be talking about Kandi like that, girl. The only time I really be on Kandi ass is when we start talking about the whole Porsha shit. Now, that right there, I ain't gonna never understand that. I ain't gonna never understand that Porsha, that how her and Porsha, I ain't gonna never understand that. I ain't gonna never understand that. The mental fit chick. Thank you. Kandi is delicious to me. She's fine to me, y'all. No, Kandi is a nice looking woman. Kandi, quiet as it's kept, was the baddest one in the group at one point to me. Oh, the white YouTubers are calling her out. Kandi was the baddest one in Escape at one point. Quiet as it's kept, she still is. All right, y'all. So let's move on. Giselle. So this hit the blogs, and I know everybody doesn't watch my review, so I wanted to talk about it, separately. Shout out to the 913 people in the chat. Can y'all do me a huge favor and please like the video? So an argument happened between Giselle and Candace. Giselle brought a bottle of tequila. Somebody purchased the bottle. It could have been, as far as I'm concerned, it was production. Hell, they pay for the house. I'm sure they ain't got no problem paying for the alcohol. So somebody purchased Giselle a bottle of Casa Azul. Casa Azul can be from $150, I think, to like $400. Let's check real fast, y'all. Okay. Yeah. So the big bottle is $349. The medium bottle is $144, and the smaller bottle is $114. And I think them like the small. Anyway, so it's basically $150. She brought a bottle. She brought a bottle. Girl, I don't think she brought it, but she brought a bottle, and the bottle upped and disappeared. She cut up and acted a fool to the point where she wanted everybody's room searched. I thought the heifer was playing. It wasn't until I saw her acting a fool. I'm like, girl, this girl is really acting a fool over some tequila. I thought the heifer was playing until she went and got a producer. When she went and got the producer, I said, oh, girl, oh, she for real. So this is some of the exchange between Candace and Giselle because Candace would not allow her to check her room for the bottle.
There she is. Candace, who do you feel comfortable with?
She's accusing us of larceny. She's accusing us of stealing.
Larceny?
Why would I steal a bottle of alcohol? I can buy what bottles of alcohol I want.
I expect me going into your room.
I do not appreciate being accused of stealing. Do you know me to be a thief at any other time in my life?
Let's just prove.
No, you don't. Okay. You've been in my home. You know me.
So I got no reason that you don't want me there. Who do you feel comfortable with?
Why is me telling you I don't have the bottle not enough? I don't appreciate you accusing me of stealing. I am not a thief.
Prove it.
I don't need to prove it.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Everybody else is proving it.
Well, I don't need to prove it.
Okay, so you took it.
Goodbye.
So you took it.
Goodbye.
Suspect number one. My suspect number one.
Green hoe.
Criminal.
With your green hair. You're green with envy and rage and bitterness. And you're acting like a Karen. You can kiss my ass.
Girl, let me tell y'all something. And this is a God honest truth. If I was on that trip and somebody tried to check my room over a bottle of alcohol, the way I would have packed my shit so fast and headed back to the DMV, bitch, ain't nobody coming in this room. And if you're not coming here to clean this motherfucker up, if you're not coming here to make this bed up, to clean that bathroom, you ain't stepping foot in my room over no bottle. I think it's absolutely disgusting. I think it's whack. I think it's cheap. Listen to what I'm about to say. Yes, in real life, girl, if you bought a $150 bottle of alcohol and it disappeared, you might cut up and act a fool. But I'm sorry. We don't watch these shows to see somebody cut up over $150. Girl, the Real Housewives of Miami would never. Like I said, girl, you had Lisa almost having a heart attack because Larsa was on TV almost basically saying she had a mortgage, or girl, she was renting out her backyard. Like, girl, the girl just acting a fool by saying, girl, I might have a mortgage on my $80 million house. Girl, that's what's going on the other side of town. But over here we got, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something, okay? Let me show y'all something. This is for the hoes who drink. Let me show y'all hoes something, okay? Girl, it was necessary. That wasn't necessary. Let me show y'all something. This is for the hoes who drink. Giselle had a bottle, okay? Giselle had a bottle. Giselle and those women popped that bottle the second day that they were there. I think now we're on the 5th day. So, for the girls who don't know, this is 750 milliliters, right? This is 750 milliliters. That's the bottle. This is, baby, I told you I got a whole bar up there, girl. This is 1 liter, okay? Now this is 1.75. So either she had this bottle or this bottle. And I think she had this bottle. Ain't no goddamn way that you done popped open a bottle 3 days prior and this alcohol is still there. Okay? That alcohol is gone. I said in my video, that bottle is in the trash. I can almost guarantee y'all that bottle is in the trash. Y'all been popping that bottle since the second day. Girl. And so I really believe that bottle is in the trash. I think what happened was they drunk the bottle, and I think that housekeeping threw the bottle away. Now, I know that some people like to keep the bottle, right? But I think that they threw the bottle away because, again, you only got 750. Girl, this is not, girl, believe it or not, it looked like a lot, but this is not a lot of alcohol. Especially, well, for me it's a lot, but especially if you're taking shots. Especially if you're taking shots. Y'all been popping that bottle for about 4-5 days now, Giselle. That bottle, girl. Either that bottle is in Giselle's room and she playing a game, or either the bottle is empty and they threw the bottle away. I just think it's tacky. And you know what it is, y'all? For me, I just think that in my head, because I know how this show was introduced to us, and I know that it's not like that for a lot of the cities. It's supposed to be about wealth and money and coin. So I'm not saying, we regular people, okay? And some of us got regular incomes. You know what I'm saying? So yes, if you had a bottle and you had the bottle in your room and the bottle went missing, I could see how you could be irritated and pissed off because I had this bottle in my room. So that means that somebody came into my room and violated my space. You see what I'm saying? But baby, I'm not rich. I'm far from it. Okay? If I got alcohol sitting in the opening for anybody to walk by and drink, and it's 8 people in there, and then on top of that, you giving shots to the concierge. You see what I'm saying? I know everybody don't drink, and everybody don't drink tequila. But the point I'm trying to make is, girl, the bottle is gonna be gone. Like, girl, the bottle is gonna, girl, you got this bottle sitting out in the open. It's not in your room. You have that bottle sitting out in the open, like, so people probably just like taking shots here and there, pouring them a little glass. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Again, for the girls, we're having class now. This is 750, okay? This is a 1 liter. This is 1.75. I'm almost sure they had the 750 bottle. That bottle is gone, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. If my friends came over here, this bottle probably gonna be halfway gone or gone by the end of the night. Hello? You think this bottle gonna last you 5 days? Yeah. That bottle is not gonna last you 5 days. It's not. It's not gonna last you 4 days. It's not gonna last you 3 days. It might last you a day and a half. It might last you a day and a half because we know everybody doesn't drink the same stuff. Some people may not drink. So it might last you a day and a half, maybe 2 at the most. But we know everybody's on their Casamigos shit now. So if you got some Casamigos around, the girls is popping bottles. One time I was absolutely disgusted in Giselle. I said, ugh, that is so gross. Hey, y'all. Girl, we over having a class. I have to bring out the bottles. I have to bring out the bottles with Giselle. Giselle with her broke ass over there acting a fool over $150. Girl, this is the bottle that Giselle had. Not the bottle, the alcohol amount. Okay? Girl, that alcohol is gone. When I tell you I hated that, I absolutely was disgusted for the simple fact that you have this black woman on this TV show, girl, cutting up and acting a fool over $150. Girl, is that what we acted a fool over? And yes, in real life, we know that, girl, people don't have just $150 to blow like that. Jizzy hid that bottle. So y'all think she hid the bottle? I think they finished the bottle and the bottle is gone. But I could also see her hiding the bottle. And this is another thing too. They have cameras all up and through that house. We know that. It's not hard to look at the cameras and see where the bottle is. I just hate when people act like that. I hate when people act like that. Like, we had a party a couple of months ago, and I had the alcohol. If I didn't want nobody touching the alcohol, or if I was going to act a fool over the alcohol, I wouldn't have put it out. It was a bottle of Douce. Somebody opened the bottle of Douce. I can't say, oh, you can't open that alcohol because it's already some Crown Royal open. Can you just drink out of that Crown Royal? No. If I didn't want nobody drinking out the Douce, I shouldn't have put it out. So all I'm just saying, I know that I don't want to go off into a whole left field. All I'm saying is, girl, why is we acting like I just want us to, I don't know, girl. I think that we need to stop acting like these women, I don't know. I think what happens is, like, when we watch these shows, and we probably all do it, we always try to be like, well, it is a lot of money. Like, I would be pissed off too about my bottle. Yeah, that might be true, but girl, this is not like the regular, like, this is not that type of, this ain't your party at your apartment or your house. This is like supposed to be the rich and the fab girls. You know what I'm saying? And the rich and the fab girls are not supposed to be on TV acting a fool over a bottle. Like, even when Alexia picked up the bottle on the boat, Giselle was like, no, I bought that. And then she lies and says that this is what I drink. Giselle, that's not what you drink. Girl, I have seen... Giselle, you were just in Miami on season 7 drinking that tequila. That bottle of tequila costs $25. I don't know. Girl, I wish I knew the name of it, but girl, that bottle costs $25. Now all of a sudden, girl, I only drink Castles. No, you don't. Girl. I drink Castles. No, that's probably you just started drinking that the other day. That's all I'm saying. Don't put nothing out that you're not prepared for people to drink. If you don't want nobody drinking, there we go. You just said the name. Christine Epsilon. Yes, her. Christine. You got it. That's the name I was talking about. They had that bottle of that tequila in Miami. It was drinking it. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. And then the last thing. I don't know if I want to talk about that. I think I'm over it. Yeah, I think I'm over it, child. I do want to say this though. No, I don't want to talk about that either. I don't want to talk about that either because I don't feel like arguing with y'all. I'm gonna leave it alone. So yeah, we done, y'all. Right. Come on, let's tussle, girl. I don't feel like tussling with y'all, girl. I don't feel like arguing with y'all. Cause girl, we're gonna be arguing. We're gonna argue for about 30 more minutes, and girl, I don't feel like it, girl. I don't even want to. Y'all do know after I thought, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna say it here. I'm about to piss some of y'all off. Y'all know after I thought about it, I did agree with Candace that Porsha was low key. What Porsha did was low key a form of cyberbullying. Girl, I said it. There we go. I said it. Go on and watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. Girl, I don't know. It's really not moving my spirit the way I thought it was. Girl, I see y'all already starting. You see? I said it. I agree with Candace too. You agree with her the first time? I'm gonna tell you this is what I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all what I wrote. This is what I wrote on Twitter. Okay? This is what I wrote on Twitter. And this is why because at first I was like, Candace, girl, you reaching. Let me say this before we get into it. See, I told you. I knew it. Okay. Some of y'all, okay, listen. Okay. Okay. So, at first I was like, girl, Candace, girl, ain't nobody cyberbullying you, child. You sounding like, not Candace. You sounded like Crystal from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Let me say this. I don't think that Candace is being bullied in the house per se, but I do believe that like Alexia and Marisol, they see that Candace may be an easy target even though she's not. And I think they're hopping on the bandwagon with Giselle and Porsha. I do believe that. Now, are they bullying her? I wouldn't say bullying, but I will say that they're hopping on the let's get Candace train. Now, where I felt like it was cyberbullying after I thought about it is because of this. Think Thank you, Sourdough Baking Company. Thank you so much. And thank you, Lakeisha. Thank y'all for the cash apps. So this is what I wrote on Twitter, okay? Just listen to me, y'all. I know some of y'all like, bitch, no you didn't. Yes, I did. Let me find it. Okay, so this is what I wrote, okay? Y'all listening? Are y'all listening? Are y'all listening? Okay. So after I thought about it, Candace was absolutely right. Porsha not tagging her and Leah in her and Porsha not tagging her and Leah in her IG post is cyberbullying. Here's why. They just had a conversation days prior about social media, the beast that it is, and also how the viewers treat them like entertainment and not humans, etc. Porsha then turns around, and I completely get she's upset because Candace brought up how she got her now husband, knowing how much mayhem it would cause, knowing that Candace nor Leah are fan favorites. She posts a pic and tags everyone in the group except the two people who tend to be disliked by the viewers the most. Dog whistle much? Porsha, who has a very solid fan base and is loved by most viewers, knows doing what she did only feeds the beast. And even puts an even bigger target on Leah and Candace. And we all know the toxic, deranged fans that exist within the housewife world. Folks just started halfway caring for Candace season 7. When the pic was posted, season 7 hadn't aired yet, which means at the time she was still Potomac enemy number 1. And from what I've seen and heard, the people hate Leah because they claim she's a part of the reason Real Housewives of New York is in ICU fighting for its survival. Peach Juice knew exactly what she was doing. So all I'm saying is this. Yes, I saw a lot of people online because they posted this today on, come on, thesis statement. They posted this today on the Shade Room. Let me say this. You don't have to tag nobody in nothing. But that don't mean that people can't call it for what it is either. I get that a lot of people were saying online that I don't have to tag you. That's my Instagram. She ain't got to tag you. That's true. But again, based off of the conversation that they just had days prior about social media being a beast and about people coming for them, or I think it was Candace more so saying that, for her to then turn around and not tag Candace nor Leah, and she just met Leah, girl, a day or two earlier. She quiet as his Kim, I think just met Candace a day or two earlier. So for you to post this picture, not tag them, knowing the outcome that it's going to have, I think Porsha knew exactly what she was doing. So when you post a picture, you don't tag them, and then you wonder why people think that a reaction might happen. Like Porsha came into the house claiming that she doesn't know why people thought that her and Candace were going to get into it. That's a problem that I have with Porsha. She does stuff and she act like she don't know what the hell is going on. Porsha, you know exactly why people were saying when they found out that Candace and Porsha were going to be on this show together, people automatically knew that there was going to be some conflict because everybody knew what had just happened with Porsha, Candace, and I hate to say her name, Monique. So for Porsha then to come into the house and act like, why people think that me and Candace gonna have some type of beef? Why they think we gonna get into it? You know why people are saying that y'all are going to get into it. But then you turn around, right, which is also passive aggressive because you're standing by this woman, taking a picture, and then you purposely not tag her. Which then feeds the viewers, the internet gangsters, because now they think that you and Candace have some type of beef. And then what follows suit is, I hope Porsha whoop her ass. I hope Porsha drag her ass. Yeah, Porsha get her. Y'all see what I'm saying? So as much as people may not want to say that it wasn't cyberbullying, it really was. It was. It was. It was. When you look at the full picture, it was. Come on through with the breakdown. That's what you really have to sit back and think about it and think about what Porsha did. Yes. And we're not gonna sit here and act like people were not online talking about, yeah, I hope Porsha whoop that hoe ass. I hope Porsha drag her ass. I hope Porsha do this. Yes. So for everybody, and even including some of you, I love y'all to pieces, who say, let me paint this picture. One, you're not going out of the country with a group of people who you don't like. That's number one, okay? Two, even if you are in a situation where you don't like someone, say for example, because in real life, we don't go hang out with people we don't like, right? And the only time, there may be an exception here or there. Excuse me. Like if your best friend is having a birthday party and your best friend, you don't like that hoe. You gonna go because that's your best friend's birthday party, right? But I can guarantee you that if y'all took a picture for the night, you're going to make sure that you don't stand beside that hoe that you don't like. You see what I'm saying? You're going to make sure that whenever y'all take that group photo, that you're going to be on the opposite side of wherever that bitch is standing. So no, you don't get to stand beside somebody and then post a picture and then then tag everybody in the picture and then expect that there won't be any type of chaos. You see what I'm saying? If you went out with a group of friends, took a picture, posted everybody in the friend group, tagged everybody except for one or two people who you don't like, you don't think a text message thread gonna be started? Girl, you saw so-and-so posted the picture, she didn't tag so-and-so. Ooh, girl, you saw so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. Ooh, girl, you saw she didn't tag so-and-so. Girl, so why are we acting like this, y'all? You might tag the person who invited you, but you're not going to tag everybody in the picture and then leave out those two people. You're more than likely just going to tag your best friend. So I stand by what I said. I think it was a form of cyberbullying after I thought about it. Porsha knew exactly what she was doing. I've also said in my reviews that while I think that Porsha is less than smart, I think that Porsha is not as dumb as we think that she is. Porsha has now realized that people think that she's less than smart, and I think she uses that to get away with shit. Porsha ain't as dumb as we think that she is. Porsha knows exactly what she's doing. And she ups the ante when she starts to act silly. Huh? Me? Who said that? Huh? Because I didn't want to. Porsha ain't dumb like that. She not. Now is she a little less than smart? Yes. But she ain't as dumb as I thought she. I was like, Porsha not as dumb as we think she is. Porsha know exactly what the fuck she doing. Porsha is playing on that to get away with shit. She's playing on the fact that she knows that a lot of people think that she's less than smart, and she uses that to get away with shit. That's what Porsha be doing. And when Porsha posted that picture, that's exactly what she was doing. And then when it's brought to her attention, she starts to act like she don't know. Or she don't care. I can do what I want to do. It's my page. You want my Instagram followers. Girl. All right. But that's what I thought about the whole bullying stuff. I was like, Candace wasn't lying. It's the truth. Does it matter now? No, because because Candace was at the girl wedding. So at the end of the day, what we said don't even really fucking matter. Why this is kept. You know. And can I say one more thing? We're going to go ahead and shake the table. Since we own it, I was watching a diva the other day. Shout out to Erica De Niro TV. Girl, I'm about to shake the table. Girl, I'm about to shake the table. And I said, oh my God, girl, you're absolutely right. With the whole followers situation. Girl, here we go. Now I'm being messy, about to start some shit. With the whole followers situation, right? And Tiny and Kandi having like over 17 million followers between the two of them. And one thing that I have been very vocal about is basically saying that yes, in some cases, I get that followers do matter, but I also know for a fact that everybody that follows you is not someone who supports you. And just like she said in her video, Kandi's, and I'm paraphrasing, I'm going to add some extra to it. Kandi is worldwide, remember? Kandi is worldwide. So all those 10.5 million followers don't just live in the US. Girl, they don't just live in Atlanta. So how many people between Tiny and Kandi are really buying tickets to go see them perform, say in Atlanta, Orlando, DC, LA, Miami, right? How many people are really going to buy a plane ticket to go see Kandi and the gang? I think it also goes to show with Chloe. Chloe got a decent album. If it disappeared tomorrow, I wouldn't care, but it's cute for what it is. Chloe has over 6 million followers on Instagram. And Miss Thing only sold 10,000 copies of her CD. So again, I think that we have to get away from just because people follow you and just because you have a large following, that means they're going to support you. Because if that's the case, no tea, no shade, I'm going to even throw YouTubers in there. If that's the case, then bitch, I should be at 32,000 girl views every goddamn video. If that's the case, everybody that subscribes to a channel, let's just go ahead and keep it all the way 100 since we're talking about numbers. Everybody that subscribes to a channel don't mean they watching all your shit. So whenever somebody told me in the comment section, Rodney, you should know being a YouTuber, I know. And that's why I'm saying what I say. Because I know from experience. Everybody that subscribes to your channel ain't watching all your shit. And that's for every YouTuber out there. So when you get in the comment section trying to tell me, Rodney, you should know you're a YouTuber, I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about because I am a YouTuber. And I can guarantee you, there ain't not one YouTuber out there who subscribers match their views. Probably a couple. You have your videos where you might hit 100,000, 50,000, 40,000. But if that's the case, if everybody that was following me watched, then I would be okay. So again, I think we need to get out of just because somebody follows you, that means they support you. Because everybody that follow you don't support you, and everybody that follow you don't support everything that you do. There are people that subscribe to my channel that only watch my Hot Topic videos. There are people out there who subscribe to my channel that only watch my Housewives videos. There are people out there who watch my channel who may only just tune into my lives. You see what I'm saying? So I think, again, whenever y'all want to go down this road of, oh, so-and-so got so many followers, that don't mean shit sometimes. Can you make money off of it? Yes, you can. But is everybody going to come by and support you? No, they're not. Because the truth of the matter is, I'm going to go ahead and shake the table just a little bit. You subscribing to a YouTuber channel don't mean shit if you're not gonna watch our content. Hell, I would rather you watch my shit and not subscribe. Because you subscribing and watch my shit, I don't get paid off subscribers. Okay? That's no tea, no shade. We just talking. We gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. I think that's where a lot of people have it mixed up. We don't get paid off you subscribing. We need you to subscribe and watch our shit. If you subscribe and you don't never come around no more, then girl, it's kind of like, okay, girl, you subscribe, but girl, you don't watch my shit. Thank you for the for subscribing, but girl, you ain't watching my shit. You know what I'm saying? We get paid off views. Right. I need y'all to watch, comment, girl, like, share the video. I'm just saying, y'all. So you can't tell me nothing about numbers and who support who, because, girl, again, following it don't mean nothing if nobody is supporting you. You see what I'm saying? It don't. And so, and this is not just about Kandi. This is just about everybody. My whole thing was basically like, girl, like the way that y'all were trying to act like because Kandi has all of these followers, that automatically means something. No, it automatically don't. That just means she got a lot of motherfuckers who tuning in, who might be tuning in to her Instagram. How many people do you follow, but you don't even go to their Instagram page? Let me give y'all an example. Selena Gomez, okay? Selena Gomez has the most followers out of everybody on Instagram. Let me go to this right here. This was a picture from February the 1st. It has over 10 million likes. It has over 10 million likes. Selena Gomez has 411 million followers. And a picture from February the 1st has only almost 11 million likes. Hello? So again, just because a motherfucker is following you don't mean they supporting you. Just because a motherfucker is following you don't mean they gonna like your shit. Just because a motherfucker is following you don't mean they gonna come out and see you at your show. Because again, look Chloe. Chloe over there struggling, fighting for her life. Girl, with them 10,000 albums. I'm just saying, y'all, we gonna call a thing, just call a thing a thing. It ain't no shade to Kandi or Tiny or nobody, but y'all really had my mind fucked up when y'all was trying to act like just because somebody got a lot of followers, that means that, girl, they filling in seats and people supporting them. No, they don't. That don't mean shit. Girl, you got all the followers in the world, but if you're not really supporting the person, the followers at the end of the day, does it really count? Does it really matter? If I got 10 million followers on Instagram, but I'm still working at the mall, you see what I'm saying? That's why when I say, girl, when you see those people out there with 100,000 subscribers or 200,000 subscribers, and girl, they're a sales associate full-time at Nordstrom, because you would think that somebody who has 200,000 subscribers, they wouldn't have to be a sales associate at Nordstrom. They probably got a cute little gig going on. Or sex. I'm just saying, y'all, we gotta start calling things a thing, girl, and it is what it is. Hello? 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 I know what I just said is the truth. Baby, when I say Miss Chloe, Miss Chloe got over 6 million subscribers. You can make a full-time income with 20K subs if your channel pops, Miss Cynthia G. Girl, let me shut up. I'm just trying to get in where I fit in. That's why. I bust out crying. That's why I be so thankful and grateful that the people support me. Cause, girl, if y'all weren't watching my shit, girl, I'll still be at Nordstrom too. Quiet as it's kept. We gonna keep it all the way 100 on this good old Tuesday. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Girl, I don't even talk about it, y'all. I bust out crying right now. Girl, ain't nothing wrong with it, honey. You. Hold up. Southern Purchase. Girl, when we gonna get another messy drive-in video? I really miss those. And plus the mess was a bit more messier. Can we get another cocktails and come up with your friend again? Girl, we might have to do that. Thank you so much. Child. Okay. Anyways, child. Child, we just been on here just shooting the shit. Just shooting the shit, honey. Girl, I've been on YouTube a long time, girl. I wasn't no overnight sensation, honey. I still ain't. But what I'm saying is, girl, I just didn't get on YouTube, and then, girl, a month later, was able to quit my job. No, girl, I've been on YouTube probably like seven years, something like that. It's been a minute. It took a while. That's why I tell people, not to like get all like, I don't feel like doing all that tonight. That's why I tell people, girl, just keep on going because you really never know. Because it was a couple of times where I gave up. I was like, girl, fuck them. Girl, fuck them people. They ain't watching my shit. I was like, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't watching my shit. Girl, fuck y'all. I'm going to have to figure out something else to do, honey. I got discouraged a lot. And then I was like, you know what? I had to have a talk with myself. Rodney had me dying when a nosy car passed by. Thank you, Houston, Foodie 713. But girl, I feel like everything is working out the way I want it to. We all want better, more. But I'm happy with what I got going on. I'm not gonna complain. Yeah. So I don't know. We need to do one again. You discovered from my B. Smith videos? Oh, that was a long time ago. Girl, you've been around a long time. Thank you, Love Williams. Oh, that was a long time ago. Yeah. But yeah, child. I just try to do what I can do, honey. Thank you, higher up. Yeah, child, just do what you can do, and just do what you can do. Keep on going though. Like I said, girl, keep on going. I try to tell, I have a friend, and I tell her the same thing, girl. Just keep on going. This is the thing, right? And not to, but if it work out, it work out. If it don't, it don't. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I had to start looking at it too. Like, and then another thing, I'm about to say something, and I know it may sound cliche. You really can't just do it for the money either. You can't. Because, girl, once you start making money, you're going to want to make money. But if you're doing it, like, when I started doing YouTube, you don't make no money at first. Well, I wasn't. So it's like you just kind of like putting out, you kind of like putting out this content. Some people watch it, some people don't. But I think if you start to kind of concentrate on the money, then it's not gonna like work out. Like I'm about to cry. Oh my God. Oh, see, I don't like talking about stuff like this. Oh my God, I'm such a crybaby. I'm such a crybaby. I'm such a crybaby, y'all. Yeah, that's why. Girl, I'm about to cry, child. No, bam. Absolutely not. Girl, y'all know I'm such a crybaby. Girl, I'm not about to cry. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it tonight. I'm not doing that tonight. Not tonight. No. It'll come. You know what I'm saying? It'll come, but you can't just do it for the money. Like, you hear the people like, do I want to get up there where I'm making all the money like the other girls? Do I want to be like the Cynthias and the Toshas and the Funkies? Hell yeah! Shit! Okay? But you just can't do it for the money, because then it's like, it's just not going to work out. And I think when I started doing YouTube, I started to kind of get discouraged a little bit. Your best read was Diana leaving Porsha at home reading the books upside down. Thank you, The Therapist View. Oh, I've been a fan since the dingy HEB shirt. No shirt. Yes! Y'all remember that shit? And when you destroyed Paris, I can't stand Paris. God, I wonder where she at. I still can't stand her ass. I've been rocking with you since 2019. It's to the point that when I type, hey, hold up. The predictive text on the phone says, Rodney, your videos get me through cough days, and I get a whole attitude that there's a day you don't post. Thank you, Starkeisha. But yeah, like, you just can't do it for the money. Like, so I just had to, I was just like, it's gonna come. And I was like, it's gonna come. And I just kind of like put that out. And once I started having fun with it, it was like, okay, this is cute. But when I got my first check, girl, I was so surprised. My first check was like $100 and I think it was like $114. I don't think it was no more than $115. Girl, bitch, when I tell you, I still remember, I called Brittany. Remember my friend Brittany? I called Brittany like, bitch, I just got $115. Girl, I was so fucking happy because I was like, girl, I really was like, girl, these people really watching. Girl, it wasn't about $115. But I was so happy that I had just got $115. Like, bitch, all I really be doing on here is just talking. And I just got $115. And then after I got that $115, I was like, ooh, girl, maybe I can get to like $200. Ooh, maybe I can get to like $300. You know what I'm saying? Girl, I was so excited of that $115 share. I was. Brittany was excited. I was excited. She was like, are you serious? Oh, girl, yes. But that didn't come for a minute. But like I said, girl, once it started kind of working, and I saw that what I was doing was paying off, I was like, okay, this is cute. This is cute. And then I eventually got to a point where I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna try and tackle this full time. And I did. And it's been working out okay. There are things that I want to do. I also like the fact that I do what I do for myself. Like, as far as like, I'm not trying to keep up with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I do is what I do. I don't try to get nobody's lane. Girl, I don't be worried about what nobody else doing. I just do my own shit. Girl. So I like the fact that I'm doing what I want to do at my own pace. I was talking to somebody today, and I was basically saying how there's some things that I'm now ready to kind of like do. You know? But I will say, for all the girls and boys and non-binary and everybody, girl, keep going, honey. Like I said, girl, if it work out, it work out. If it don't, it don't. You know what I'm saying? But don't give up just because you see other people and, you know, they may have 100,000 subscribers and they only been on YouTube for, girl, a month. Girl, that don't have nothing to do with you. That don't have nothing to do with you. That don't have nothing to do with you. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't be worried about what nobody else doing. What's for you is for you. And that's how I have to look at it. I can't keep up with nobody else, child. Girl. Because once you start to thankful that you kept going, laugh myself out of dark days and many pandemic fears back in the DC apartment. Love you. Thank you so much. But yeah, girl, just do you, honey, and then eventually, girl, it'll work out. It'll work out. Don't compare yourself to nobody. Don't compare yourself to nobody, and don't be worried about what nobody else doing. Okay? Because everybody got a different path, and that's just the truth. And I also, you know, even at one, you know, I like that my channel. How can I say this? I think that I did for me, this is just for me. I think that I've done a pretty decent job, even though some people might say, oh, girl, you've been on YouTube for 7 or 8 years, and girl, you only at 32,000 subscribers. For me, I feel like I did a pretty decent job because, I mean, girl, I just stay to myself. You know what I'm saying? I just recently started to kind of like venture out and do like panels and stuff. For the most part, honey, I'm building my shit from the ground up by myself. So I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay. You know, I will say I want to start to kind of, you know, do more panels and stuff, yes. But, you know, I've done my stuff by myself, and y'all know it. So, it can't. That's one thing I will say. It can't. Ain't a bitch out there who can say that, girl. Can't nobody pull the oh girl you there because I help you get there. No, y'all can pull that. Y'all can pull that. But there ain't no other YouTuber out there who can say, girl, you there because I helped you get there. No, the fuck you didn't. Bitch, the subscribers or cousins help me get here. I got this, girl. I did this on my motherfucking own. Girl. So, you know. So, yeah. It is what it is. But, you know. Come on, self-made. You know. It is what it is, child. But I will say this much, though. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. If you can, I will say this much. If you can, thank you, Keisha. If I will say this much, even though I just said what I just said, Bitch, if you can link up with people, bitch, link up with people. Okay? That might make the journey a little bit easier. Okay? But see, one of my big issues is, and like my sister, they'll tell, I don't like asking people. I don't like asking people for stuff at all. So, that's part of the reason why I never really. And then plus, of course, with people, like, I used to always have a fear of, like, girl, falling out with people and then arguing. Like, I'm not supposed to be arguing with nobody on YouTube, girl. I don't even know nobody on YouTube. But girl, if you can get somebody, if you can make your a little easier, do it. But like again for me, it just was different for me. I just don't like asking people for stuff. Driving around Old Fourth Ward and crying in front of your old job. My favorite, you low-key used to tell us how much of a Jezebel you was. Okay! Girl, I done changed. You low-key used to tell us how much of a Jezebel you was back in the day. Thank you, Southern Purchase. But yeah, child, if you can, one thing I will say, girl, if you can link up with other YouTubers, girl, do it. Girl, do it. Girl, do it. That might help you out. That'll help you out too. Again, I was over here on some whole, I'm just going to figure it out on my own and it's going to be what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? So that's my own thing. I hate asking people for stuff. And that will make my life a whole lot easier. But you know what I think it is too? I'm going to be honest with y'all. I hate asking people for stuff because I don't know what people's intentions are and I don't know if you're going to throw it back in my face. So like, I'm not going to give you that really. But like, it's some stuff that I want to do that I don't know how to do. Girl, either Brittany going to have to help me figure it out. Girl, my brother and I, but I'm not like, but I won't go to nobody else to ask them because I just feel like, girl, if you get mad at me one day, well, I help you do so and so. Girl, I'll figure it out myself. I'll figure it out myself. So, girl, so that day ain't gonna never come. You can't never say shit about you help Rodney. I'll figure it out. And y'all know, girl, I get real frustrated. When it comes to like technology and stuff, the girls who've been rocking with me for a minute know that when it comes to technology and stuff, I get real, girl, I'm like an old person. Girl, like I'm like an old person, girl. For real, for real. Haley reviews. Girl, I don't be knowing what be going on. So, but girl, it is what it is. Child. Yeah, I just don't want that. And that's one of my. And another thing that the people know I've said, one of my no-nos is I don't argue. I'm not arguing with nobody on YouTube. No, like nobody. Nobody. Not a soul. I don't even know nobody on YouTube. That's the guy. I don't know one soul off YouTube. Girl. So what I look like arguing with? Girl, I don't even know you, girl. And you don't know me, quiet as this count? Rodney, are you going to review the Freaknik documentary? Yes, I am. I plan on it. I don't have Hulu, but I might get Hulu just to watch that. I messaged you about Ronnie and Crystal Wilson from the Players Club getting, and shooting the man at free. Oh my God. I didn't check my email. Thank you. What was I saying, child? I forgot what I was saying. What was that? I forgot what I was saying. I thought about vlogs, but girl, I don't know how the people vlog. And it's so crazy because I actually like watching people vlog, but I couldn't do it. That's a lot of work. And I get so distracted. Yeah, I don't know if well, some of y'all know. Y'all know I get distracted real easily, girl. I can't vlog. Bitch, I be all over the place. Yeah. It would be a mess. I get distracted too easily for me to be trying to vlog. For me to be trying to do it. Girl, you know I love watching your vlog, Always America. Like, I watch your vlogs. Like, when you went to Las Vegas, girl, I sat there and watched it. I was like, oh, girl, this is so cute. I was there and watch the whole thing. This is so cute. Like, I love watching vlogs. But I just feel like I couldn't do it. I don't know how y'all do that. I really don't. Even the times that I've tried, girl, I start looking at a nigga. I start looking at a nigga. I start looking at a bird fly. Oh, girl, that's a cute bird. Oh, girl, my bad, girl. What was talking about? Girl, I start looking at the dog. Oh, my God, girl, I hate dogs. But girl, that dog is so cute. Oh, girl, what was I saying? Girl, it'll be a mess. Girl, it'll be a mess. Girl, it'll be a mess, child. Girl, I went from looking at a nigga to looking at a bird to looking at a dog to looking at some bitch with a big ass. Girl, do y'all see this bitch with this big ass? Damn! Girl. Girl, it would be a hot mess. I done went from looking at a nigga, looking at a bird, looking at a dog, to looking at a bitch with a big ass. There'll be a lot going on. Girl, it would be a lot going on. Too much. Oh, girl. Girl. Oh, child. Girl, I'd be like, girl, he doing too much. Girl, he is all over the place. Oh, girl. Anyways. But yeah, child, that's all I had to say, y'all. Oh, wait. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Bow Wow ain't shit. Okay? Bow Wow ain't shit. That's the verdict for him. Girl. Giselle. Tasha. You going to jail, Tasha. Bitch, guess what? I found my baby, them driving videos used to be all over the place, child. Girl. I found I got my robe. Girl, I was gonna sentence Tasha and Rocky. But I changed my mind, child. Y'all want to sentence them real fast? What we gonna sentence them to? The charges. What we gonna charge them with? We already charged them last week. We charged them last week, child. Okay. Let's charge them hoes. Hold up. Let's charge them. Let me get my shit out. See? This is why I need to go. Hold up. Oh, shit. I almost fell. Let's charge them. Let's charge these hoes. Ooh. Bitch. Let's charge these hoes. Hold up. She a little rough. Let's charge these hoes. Let's charge these hoes. What we charge these hoes with? What we charging these hoes with? Order in the court. Your order in the motherfucking court. We charging Rocky Bivens, and Tasha Scott. Your black ass, hey, you an accessory. You have been charged with theft, forgery, money laundering, financial theft, identity theft, girl, revenge porn, mail fraud, criminal intent, wire fraud. Bitch, I'm gonna ask you one question. And I don't want nothing but a yes or a no. Don't think about it. Yes or no. Tasha Scott, did you know Rocky was stealing your sister's money? You better say yes or no. Tasha Scott, did you have anything to do with Tamika's money coming up missing? Bitch, you lying. 30 years. Get her ass out of my court. Rocky, get your black ass up here. Rocky, did you steal Tamika's money? Yes or no? Did you forge signatures? Nigga, you lying. Get his ass out of my court. Get him out. Get their asses out of my courtroom now. Lock them up. They lying. Okay? Bitch, lock them niggas up. Who else we locking up? Bow Wow. We gonna lock Bow Wow up too. Bow Wow, you out here making people single mamas, fatherless homes, but then got the nerve to want to have some type of attachment or tell a bitch what she could do with her pussy. All the niggas is getting locked up. You got some fucking nerve. Calling that lady, trying to find out why she on Puff Daddy's yacht. I want Bow Wow locked up. 30 days. 30 days. Porsha, your ass is getting locked up too. Quiet as it's kept, Candace, you doing the weekend. Candace Dilla Bassett, your black ass is doing the weekend because I'm almost sick and tired of your shit too. Every time I look up, I see you, girl, your ass is getting the weekend in jail. Matter of fact, we in Thailand now. Bitch, I'm a Giselle. Giselle, the way you acted a fool over $150 bottle of tequila, I'm sending your ass 90 days in Thailand. Not even in the U.S. Your ass is doing 90 days in Thailand. Yeah, we doing Thailand jail. Your ass is doing 90 days. Porsha, your ass is going to Rikers because I'm sick of you. I've been sick of your ass. You hear me? Porsha, your ass is going to Rikers Island because I've been sick of you. Okay? And Candace, you keep it up, your ass is gone too. I'm not going to give you no jail time, but I'm giving your ass community service. Because I'm about sick and tired of you letting these heifers run over you. You finally got a little bit of sense and you realize that Giselle wasn't your friend. We've been trying to tell your black ass through YouTube, Giselle ain't your friend. We've been trying to tell your ass through YouTube, Giselle ain't never been your friend. And you didn't want to believe us until she went after your husband. I'm also giving Wendy a week in jail. For saying that bullshit she said at the reunion. We going backwards. Wendy, your ass is getting a week in jail in DMV. Because you should have, if you wasn't going to have Candace back, you should have sent your black ass there and shut the fuck up like everybody else. Okay? So she getting a week in jail. Candace getting a weekend. I changed my mind. Candace, your ass is getting 3 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you can get out Monday. Candace going to jail too, because I done got pissed off. Candace got 3 days, Wendy got a week. Giselle, we flying her ass back to Thailand, she doing 90 days. Girl, Porsha, she going to Rikers Island. I'm sick of her. I've been sick of her. Girl, yes, Wendy getting a piece too. Okay, I'm not going to get Wendy a week. Girl, change my mind. I'm going to get Wendy 3 days. I'm not sending Michael to prison because Michael want to go to prison. Okay? No. Michael not going to prison. We're going to make Michael poor. See, Michael, that's up his alley. So we're not sending Michael to prison. He ain't got a time in his fucking life. You think Michael give a damn about going to prison? Absolutely not. Michael is not going to prison. We taking Michael's money. Robin, you's another one. You were such a disappointment this last season. Girl, I'm giving Robin a year in prison. Girl, Robin got a year. Giselle got 90 days in Thailand. She gonna come back bald-headed, stressed out. Girl, Robin got a year. I'm acting like Robin done killed somebody. Who else? Mia. Mia, use another one. Mia, no, I'm giving Mia a year. I'm going to give Robin 3 months. I changed my mind. Mia, you got a year because you a hot ass mess. Okay? Robin, you 90 days. Giselle, you 90 days in Thailand since you wanted to cut up and act a fool over there. And then told those, like, let me tell you something, y'all. In real life, I know some of y'all were pissed off at Giselle when she told those ladies not to speak Spanish. I want to make myself perfectly clear, okay? I have never, this is me personally, I have never in my life told someone that they could not speak Spanish or that they were making me uncomfortable. Now, am I going to sit here and say that, girl, it's been times I've been around people and they start speaking Spanish, I'll be like, girl, what the fuck they talking about? Yes, but I have never said that. I'll go ahead and say some names. One of my good friends, she was a little young diva. She was, what she told me? We were work friends. She was Hispanic, basically. Her name was Carla. Shout out to Carla. Andrea was Mexican. She told, I remember that. They used to speak Spanish in front of me all the time. I never once told them, girl, why y'all talking Spanish? Girl, do you think y'all can speak English? Girl, that has never, ever came out of my mouth. Ever. So I just want to make that clear. I said, now again, I'm not going to sit here and lie y'all and say that, girl, sometimes I be thinking like, girl, what the fuck? What the fuck they talking about? Yeah, I do. But girl, I've never had the dick and balls to tell someone, girl, we send a meal to the site. Yes, everybody not going to jail. Thank you. Lady Simone, meal going to a site. She is going to a mental institution because something is wrong with Mia. That's where she going. Mia is going to a mental institution. Because something is wrong with Miss Mia. Right, there we go. Like telling the, like, girl, that's literally like you going to a nail shop and telling the nail tech to stop speaking whatever language they're speaking. Do you kind of get uncomfortable? Maybe so when they start laughing and giggling. But girl, I have never told anyone at the nail shop, do you think you can stop talking? Like, because it's making me, girl, you could not do that. Girl. Now you can think what the fuck you want to think. Can't nobody do nothing about your thoughts. But girl, you cannot. Oh, Mia is sentenced to year without fillers. Girl, what we giving Karen? Girl, here they go. Let me leave Karen alone. Karen got more pull than me. I'm just a judge. I'm a judge, but I ain't even got that much pull. What we giving Karen? What we giving Karen? I'm going to give Karen probation. Kandi, your ass a weekend in jail because you messy. Girl, when I tell you, baby, Kandi knows she messy. That's a real guy. Kandi knows she messy. Kandi knows she messy. And y'all know Kandi messy. And y'all also know Kandi started all that shit that happens with Instagram. I don't know why y'all was online. I don't know why y'all black asses was online trying to act like Kandi ain't started all that shit. Y'all know damn well Kandi started all that shit. Girl, Kandi started all that shit. Y'all know, let me shut up, because girl, I'm trying to get my black box. But girl, y'all know Kandi started all that shit. Y'all know she did. Y'all know Kandi started all that shit. Todd, we're going to put Todd in some parenting classes. Todd, your ass is going to parenting classes. Because I need you to catch up to 2023. And stop thinking that just because you struggled, that Kayla got to struggle. Because, girl, quiet is kept. You over there, girl, you got to hold to Kandi. You got to hold to Candice. Let me shut up. That's why you get my black box. You done got a hold of Candy's money. Now you want Kayla to have another piece of the pie. Glorilla, we sentence you to a year in parenting classes because clearly you are part of the reason why Tamika and Tasha are in the situation that they in. I knew as soon as Tasha walked her ass out of that room the other day and called her mama, I said, look at her. Calling her mama. Telling. Oh, we're going to send Karen to Sing Sing. Karen, you're in Sing Sing. Right. Okay. Baby Don Juan get 6. Baby, they say Don Juan straight. Is Don Juan straight, y'all? Diva, is Don Juan straight? You lived in Atlanta, let us know. Always a mirror. Is Don Juan straight? I need all the girls and boys who live in Atlanta to tell us is Don Juan straight. Because the girl said that he's straight, girl. Diva, girl, come on, girl. Girl, they say he's straight. They say he got a wife and kids. I don't know. Come on, y'all. You come, y'all. You got you. Now I know you got access to the girls. Now I know your black ass. No. Y'all get your ass on the stand. I forgot about you. Y'all get your ass on the stand because you definitely got access to the girls. So it's Don Juan gang. Diva, you get your ass up here too. Because you lived in Atlanta. And you bring Nate with your ass too. Both of y'all get your asses up here. It's Don Juan gang. Always America. Get your ass up here. Faith, love, life, and style. I know where your ass is at. You get your ass up here too. I need all y'all boys and girls to let us know down the road. Faith, love, life, and style. What have you heard about Don Juan? Always America. What have you heard about Don Juan? Diva. What have you heard about Don Juan? Yeah. What have you heard about Don Juan? Nate, love spelled the ghetto way. What have you heard about Don Juan? Because I will say this much. Don Juan has not, we were talking about this earlier. I don't think Don Juan has ever talked about his sexuality on Real Housewives of Atlanta. As long as that nigga been on the show, I don't think Don Juan has ever, even outside of Real Housewives of Atlanta, I don't think he's ever really talked about his sexuality before. Which I kind of low-key go up for in a weird kind of way. Like, oh, that's actually kind of cute. I mean, girl, I ain't trying to hide mine. We shimming and shaking and putting, her behind our ears and all of that. But that's cute for him. He ain't never talked about his business. He ain't never. See, that's how you know Don Juan is an old school queen. That's old school. Like the girls like Queen Latifah, the Brat. They don't do that. They don't talk about that. That's old school. That's all. But it's some more. I ain't gonna say what I really want to say. But girl, that's old school. They don't talk about that business, girl. There's also a little bit of shame too, but I ain't gonna go down that road. That's why they don't really tell nobody their business because they probably still ashamed a little bit. But we're gonna shut up. I ain't saying you gotta be out doing kicks and flips and splits, but there's also a little bit of. That's why But we're gonna shut up though. But yeah, shout out to Don Juan. Can y'all let Don Juan know? That's very old school. Can y'all let Don Juan know that I might be coming to Atlanta? And can he leave my candle and my $5 gift card and my lotion, whatever else is in that box? Can he just leave it at the bar at OLG? Because I'm going to swing by and give me some of them deviled eggs. Got them deviled eggs? Let me tell y'all something. Bitch, those deviled eggs at OLG. I don't too much go up for their food like that. He got a man. So he got a man. I don't too much go. I don't know, child. I'm just talking. I don't know when I'm coming. I'm coming one day. But when I do come, because I haven't, the last time I came to Atlanta was like 2 years ago, 3 years. It's been a minute. The last time I came was with my best friend and then his friends. Oh. Leave it with ain't right. We can go out. I'll let y'all know when I'm in town. But yeah, girl, I just want to go give me some of them deviled eggs, girl. Them deviled eggs with the shrimp on the top. I don't know what the fuck they put in them deviled eggs. Oh my God. Girl, they so good. So girl, hold up, what car y'all spilling tea? See, this is why I ain't gonna get See, this is exactly why I ain't gonna get my black box. Cause we done got too messy. Damn. Damn, I can't never keep it together. I always gotta say shit. A queen I know knows him. That man is gay. Ooh. Girl, ain't gonna never get my shit. Damn. Don Juan, we didn't mean no harm. We didn't mean no harm. I take back everything I said. I apologize. I don't mean no harm, Don Juan, girl. I was just over here, girl. Oh, girl. We're not gonna sentence nobody else. Now I will say this much. You know what? We gonna sentence somebody else, but I'm gonna wait. Let me see if somebody else done talked about this story. You know, I don't like to talk about stuff that ain't really all over, you know, if it's not all over the media. See, ain't nobody really talking about, ooh. See, ain't nobody really, ooh. Okay, girl. Ain't nobody really talking about it. Yeah, I saw Diva. You saw you was on Kandi's Speak on It. Yeah, Diva. Kandi put you on Speak on It. Yes. Kandi, yeah, I saw it. Girl, I didn't know what was going on. Y'all was hitting me up on Twitter and was like, Kandi put you in her video. I was like, girl, what? I was like really confused. I was like, girl, what? I was like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Cause you know, I don't watch. I peep my head. Well, I don't really. Let me stop lying, child. Only time I really peeped, I was watching the one with time. Girl, I was shocked. Girl, come on, child. I wasn't shocked about me, but Diva, I was. I wasn't shocked about me, Diva, but I was a little shocked about you. That's it, bitch. It was a lot of YouTubers. When I saw the Diva pop up, I said, oh shit. I said, come on, Kandi. Kandi said it's business. Kandi said she all right. Because she put the Diva in her video. Yeah, she put a lot of us in her video. But I didn't know what was going on because I really don't watch Kandi like that. I was watching her the other day when Tiny was on because, you know, Tiny is problematic. But that's another, you know who I don't trust too? Tiny. I ain't gonna say I don't trust her. Someone else had to make that. She didn't okay that. Because the way you be wearing Kandi out. You be wearing Kandi out. Loud. Girl. But I also think too, girl, the truth of the matter is you do give Kandi her props though. When you give her props. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that you just say stuff just to say it. Like, you're not gonna say Kandi dumb and she a bad businesswoman. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense? That makes sense? Kandi is a politician. I can see it. That's why I be nervous. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That's why I be nervous about when the girls do stuff like that. Cause I don't know what angle like. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what, like, this is just me though. I don't know what angle the people are coming from. I feel like I be fair. That's what I'm saying. That's why I be so confused. Like, and that's why I was really, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Can we just be honest? I was really taken aback when I saw people saying that I didn't like Kandi. Because I was like, girl, what have I ever said? Or when like somebody got in the comment section, even though it was that one person, Because then I started thinking, well, if it's one person, maybe it's two, maybe it's three, maybe it's four. Girl, so I was like, girl, what have I said? Because I have never, ever, as much as we've talked about Real Housewives of Atlanta, as much as we've discussed Kandi, I have never seen a comment from somebody that says, oh, you just don't like Kandi. I'm not saying there's not one out there. I've just never seen it. So when I started seeing them, this go around with SWV and Escape, I was like, girl, what makes you think that I don't like Kandi? Like, I ain't never even really said, I never really said nothing about Kandi that, like, I don't talk about her kids. I don't talk about Mama Joyce. I mean, when we talk, we'll say, girl, common, but I don't disrespect Mama Joyce. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, some people could say that I disrespect Todd by calling him Todd Burruss, but for the most part, I really can't recall a time where I've just disrespected Kandi. Now, do I say I think Kandi is a fool when it comes to that Porsha stuff? Yes. But for the most part, I be on Todd ass more than I be on Kandi's ass. And the truth of the matter is, when you really think about the stuff that I say, I'm really even though it may be, some people say it's fucked up, I'm really actually gassing Kandi up. When I say Kandi and Todd Burris, that's not no dig at Kandi. Because the truth of the motherfucking matter is, order in the motherfucking court, the truth of the matter is, everybody in that goddamn house, last name should be Burris. The dog, the cat, the goldfish. I'm trying to figure out why somebody who's so goddamn worldwide took. But see, when I say stuff like that, y'all get mad. I don't know why. Because if Kandi says she worldwide, we all know. I don't think it's disrespectful either. Because, baby, the way Mama Joyce don't wear our tie, Mama Joyce wears our tie. I don't wear our tie like that. And the shit that I say be the truth. Y'all just be mad that I say it. When I say something like, girl, I don't like the fact that you want your daughter struggling just because you struggle. But Todd said that. Todd literally said at the reunion that Kayla struggling is going to make her, I can't remember, appreciate life more. He said that. And then when I say what he said, oh my God. Girl, what? Girl, I just said what he said. Girl. He said it. Look, see? Kandi is your favorite topic. See? Told you. Do y'all really think Kandi is my favorite topic? Or are we really just talking about Kandi because SWV and Escape is on? Girl. Girl, why you acting? Girl, y'all be acting like I'm there here talking about Kandi every day. Girl, we're talking about Kandi because Kandi is on a show that's currently on. Girl, it just went off 24 hours ago. Girl, that's what I be saying. Y'all be making up stuff. Y'all be making up stuff. Girl, because the truth of the matter is, girl, don't nobody really talk about Kenya. Don't nobody really talk about... When it's outside of Real Housewives of Atlanta, the housewives are normally not discussed. Unless it's something that pop off in the blogs. We really don't talk about the housewives like that unless it's something that pops off in the blogs. When the seasons end, the housewives kind of just go away and we don't never really talk about them. The only reason why we're talking about Porsha, Giselle, and Candace is because Porsha, Giselle, and Candace on Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. The only reason why we're talking about SWV and Coco is because they were on the show. And the truth of the matter is, no tea, no shade. I say it, and I'm gonna stand on this. Candace started that. Girl, I hate to say it. I hate to piss y'all off, but girl, Candace started all that shit, and then Candace had 20 spinoffs. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird for people to think that you're not supposed to talk about somebody when you're reviewing a show. Well, what else I'm supposed to talk about? Girl, because if she's on the show and we're reviewing the show, I always reference Housewives, yes. But as far as I think what I'm trying to say is I don't know how many videos that I have out where, girl, I'm always plastering Kandi's name in my title. I'm always plastering Kenya Moore's name in my... Does that make sense what I'm trying to say? Like, girl, when you look at my videos, now it might be like we're having conversation and they pop up, but like their name isn't in the title that draws you to the video, if that makes sense. Like, when was the last time I put Kenya Moore's name in the title of my video? Kandi, yes, because we're talking about Kandi now on the show. Porsha, yes, because we're talking about Porsha now on the show. Candace, yes, because we're talking about Candace. You see what I'm saying? Right. But we always, because like we'll talk about season 5 Monique and Candace. But girl, how many times am I really putting Monique's name in my video? Where people, it's kind of like, girl, it's just a conversation just come up. But I'm not putting Monique Samuels in the title of my video. But baby, I'm gonna drag Porsha, girl. Yes, I am. Girl, in real life though, I know some of y'all think I'm bullshitting. I really tried to like Porsha because I'm like, and you know I'm gonna bring up Croy, and you know I'm gonna bring up that gun, and you know I'm gonna bring up Kim. Like, cause I'm trying to understand why, I understand it. I do understand why people like Porsha. I understand why people like Porsha. Excuse me. I understand why people like Porsha. But I was trying to like really give her, I just can't get into Porsha. I can't. I get it though, because Porsha is funny. She's funny. She has funny moments. But I don't know, I just can't. I think because she too, like for Porsha to sit there and say, like, I don't know, child. Like ain't no way somebody gonna sit there and tell me to my face, like, Porsha, I'm not used to having a conversation. Like, and it's like, she's so, like, girl, I don't even have to really pay attention to the show. And girl, I always clock Porsha on the shit that she say. And it don't make sense. And she always contradicts her. Like, one minute she telling Giselle, girl, I was yelling so much last night, I don't even remember what I said. But then, fast forward, she tells Candace, I'm not able to have a conversation with someone, what did she say, who can't speak in a normal tone or have a normal conversation. Porsha, you just told Giselle that you was hollering so much that you don't even remember what you said. Girl. Then you will say something like, oh, I was bringing facts. I'm just calling out the stuff that Porsha say. And then when I call it out, I feel like some people be like, oh, girl, it's like, girl, I don't too much like her. No, I don't. You right? Girl, I don't. But girl, she'll say something like, I was bringing her facts. Then she'll literally backdoor and say, well, what I was bringing was hearsay. Giselle was speaking facts. So it's like, what you just said. So it's like, what you just said that you was bringing her facts. Now you saying, girl, like, I was bringing hearsay. You was bringing facts. And it's like, oh, girl. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. I mean, I guess, girl. I mean, I guess. I mean, I guess. I guess that's what it is. You can't take Porsha. I guess that's what it is. I shouldn't take her seriously. But you know what? I will say this too. Again, I think Porsha acts the way that she acts because she knows that there won't be really any consequence for what she does. So I think that also has kind of turned Porsha into the person that she is, because Porsha can pretty much say what she wants to say, do what she wants to do, and people kind of play it down or not take it seriously, where like, you know, not to even go backwards, but like even like the posting of the picture stuff. Like I think that some people were so focused on it's her Instagram, she can post what she wants to post. Yeah, that's true, but what's also the intent? What's the intent? You know? And the intent was completely different. Porsha may know her role. I saw your comment. Porsha may know her role. Maybe so. I guess, girl. I guess, child. I guess I gotta stop taking. I guess I gotta stop taking Porsches. I don't know, child. I guess, girl. I don't know. That's y'all, girl. You know, I'm not here for Porsha. It ain't no secret. Girl, it ain't no secret. Girl. Porsha, Mel, Michael Darby, Curtis, who else on the list? Giselle, she halfway on the list. Girl, when I tell y'all, that's another, believe it or not, I have been trying to, even when Giselle said that shit to Marisol and Alexia, I still tried to give Giselle the benefit of the doubt. Phaedra, I still tried to give, I know some of y'all just got mad, but even when she said that fucked up shit to Martell, girl, even when she said that fucked up shit to Alexia and Marisol, I still tried to give her the benefit of the doubt. I really did. I was like, well, maybe she just want to know what they saying because she want to keep the mess going. You know what I'm saying? But then it's kind of like, girl, at some point, I think you have to just accept people for who they are. When I saw Giselle cutting up, we're not going backwards. But when I saw Giselle cutting up over that $150 bottle of alcohol, and when she went and got that producer, I said, oh, girl. And the way she was talking to the producers, I said, oh, girl. Giselle is the type of person to me that she is mean to a waiter. She's the type of person, like I said in my review, that if she went to a hotel and she asked housekeeping for 10 towels and they brought her 9, she wants to speak to the manager. That's exactly why when they were on that van and they said who would be likely to speak to a manager, a few of the girls said Giselle. Giselle is I want to speak to a manager type of fish. She is. Now ain't nothing wrong with speaking to a manager if you know things are wrong. That's not what I'm putting out there. But what I am saying, Giselle want to speak to a manager over every little thing. And that's when I was like, I really started to look at Giselle differently the last episode. I really did. That last episode, she really left a sour taste in my mouth. I was like, oh, girl, you so raggedy. Oh, girl, you are so raggedy, Giselle. Girl, you are doing a lot. And so at some point, like, I think that we have to start accepting people for what they display on our TV screens. Like, it's only so much grace I can give you, right? You know, I'm always, the girls are turning up a little bit, you know. And another thing I hate too, girl, can we stop saying that Giselle is just giving us a show? But girl, when any of the other girls, aka Candace or Wendy or any of the other girls may do it, girl, Kenya, girl, they doing too much. Why is it that everything Giselle does is always she's just trying to give us content? She's just trying to give us a show. But let Candace give us some content. All of a sudden, she doing too fucking much. Girl, Giselle is the only. Let me shut up, child. But it's like at some point, it's like I can't keep giving Giselle a pass. Social media is a contractual obligation for these reality TV shows, show stars. Porsha can't just post whatever she wants as Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip cast member. Thank you, Exactly. Oh, that's a cute name, Exactly. That's cute. She might as well. That's another thing too, like I said about Kandi. I don't know why she won't film. At this point, girl, they might as well go ahead. Well, Faith is too late because she'll marry to medicine. But hell, as much pussy pop. Girl, let me shut up, child. I don't want to mention her name because y'all already said I talk about her too much, child. But anyway, so it's like with Giselle, like I can't keep giving Giselle a pass. A lot of people think Candace is annoying. I can't keep giving Giselle a pass and keep thinking that it's just for TV. You see what I'm saying? Because if I'm going to use, let me give you an example. If I'm going to use the thought process of, well, like, you know, I give Todd the blues. Y'all know I do. But I also say that what Todd has shown to us out of the X amount of years he's been on Atlanta, he doesn't give me just outright trifling mother, you know. So I have to take that into account. So if I'm going to use that to say, you know, Todd probably ain't just this horrible person. He not disrespectful. You ain't never seen him really disrespect Mama Joyce or Kandi. So he probably not doing it. I mean, you never know when the cameras go off. You never know. But, you know, he probably not doing it. So if I'm going to use that, then I need to start using that with Giselle too. Girl, this is what you shown me while y'all ass been on camera. Girl, you are a hot ass mess. Girl, you're a mess. Girl, we was over here putting people in jail. Girl. I'm like, girl, you a hot ass. Giselle is a mess. And Giselle is never going to change because one, Giselle is 50-something years old. So she's probably stuck in her ways. And two, again, like Porsha, there hasn't been any real consequence with Giselle at her job. Right now, this is probably the most that Giselle has ever had in her life, which is not a bad thing, right? So with Giselle having the access that she has and the platform that she has, and Giselle still can pretty much go around and do and say as she pleases and nothing happens, nothing is going to ever change with Giselle because there's not a consequence for the shit that she do. Just like with Porsha. Porsha was just throwing plates the other day. Girl, baby, I don't know if you was trying to fight that man, mama, or what. You were just trying to send your baby daddy to jail in Mexico. But then got the nerve to talk around and talk about, and then tell Candace that, you know, I guess she trying to talk about somebody's maturity level. Girl, like, I would be so offended if Porsha opened up her motherfucking mouth and told me something about, bitch, you just walked into your coworker's home and walked out with her goddamn Hennessy and her husband. Bitch, you can't say shit to me. You can't say a fuck thing to me. Okay? So it's just like, at some point, it's like they act the way they act because they know that, girl, yeah, she walked out with her Hennessy and her husband, okay? And they got the nerve to sit here and tell Candace, girl, once you grow up or once you mature, girl, you can't tell me a fuck thing about maturing. You was just throwing porcelain across the room the other day, girl. You don't get the fuck out my face. That's the type of energy Candace should have been on. Girl, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, girl. You was just on TV the other day, girl, throwing Bravo's equipment. You can't tell me a fuck thing about growing up or maturing. Girl, what? But anyway, child, it don't matter no more, girl. Candace and Porsha friends. But yeah, it's not going to be a change. And that's why that's why Giselle, she does the shit that she does. Because she knows that nobody ain't going to do shit about it. She knows. I feel so bad for Pepsi. I felt bad for Pepsi because, you know, Pepsi, girl, you know, I don't know that man, but Pepsi put some thought into that day. Or, of course, he probably had some help. So it already started off rocky anyways. All those old, girl, non-athletic heifers didn't even want to go down there and, you know, do the little karate thing. Only 3 people went, Whitney, Leah, and Heather. Everybody else was upstairs doing what they was doing. Then he take y'all out to town. Y'all hollering and screaming in the restaurant. All y'all looking like some fools. Embarrassing this man. Like, girl, y'all in Thailand. This man is taking y'all out on the town trying to show y'all his city. And girl, y'all out there acting a fool, hollering in a restaurant. Looking crazy. Then Giselle, it was like, girl, like pout, like, and then Giselle, you start acting a fool over some liquor. Girl, telling the producers talking about what did she say? Did you hear me? Did you hear me? I said, bitch, girl, I said, girl, ain't no fucking way. Y'all, girl, do you hear? Who was she talking? Girl, who was Giselle talking to? Giselle, I'm gonna need you to fix the way that you're speaking to me. Cause I don't know if you know, but the last heifer who acted a fool with production, she got her motherfucking walking papers. So I suggest you fix your tone. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, her name is Lanithia Leaks. Ask her what happened the last time she cursed and raised her voice at a goddamn producer. She ain't been back ever since. Bitch, I would have been in that room not typing her own nasty email. Bitch, typing my ass away. MacBook, bitch, tapping keys. Girl. Had an incident with Giselle Bryant today. Demanded. Girl, since you want to act like a white woman, let's act like a white woman. Demanded that production check the other housewives' room over a bottle of $150 tequila. The concierge, Pepsi, seemed very upset, got very emotional. Giselle came across as someone who was very disrespectful. Bitch, Giselle would have had me fucked up. Bitch, I would have been CC and Andy, Truly Original, Bravo, girl, Disney, ABC, bitch, girl, Viacom, girl, VH1, MTV, girl, Zeus Network. Bitch, I would have been adding everybody to the email. I don't know who she thinks she's talking to. Girl, everybody. Everybody would have been CC'd. Who is this lady talking to? Girl, y'all better come get this lady. Girl. Y'all better go get this lady. Giselle was hollering so bad at the production. You heard Kandi say, who is she yelling at? Remember, I don't know if some of y'all don't watch the show. When Kandi said, who is she yelling at? Because she was yelling at the production. Girl, like she ain't had no sense. Girl, Giselle would have had me fucked up. She do too much. But they let her get away with that shit. They let her get away with that. The viewers, no tea, no shade. We love who we love. Some of y'all don't like Candace. I like Candace. It is what it is. Some of y'all love Giselle. Giselle is literally almost on that list. Okay? Clearly some of y'all like Porsha. I'm not here for Porsha. So, and we like who we like. But I also feel like some of y'all, let me shut up. Some of y'all really gassed Giselle up. Like girl, because quietness is kept. I'm about to shake the table. Yeah, I'm about to shake the table. And I don't want to say this, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. You know, I really don't like to talk about people's looks, especially a woman. But I'm going to go ahead and say something. The way y'all hype up Giselle in the looks department, you would think that y'all was talking about Monique Samuels. Monique Samuels is what y'all think Giselle is, quiet as it's kept. But y'all girls get too caught up behind. Because I done said what I had to say about Monique. But one thing you can't take away from that bitch is her beauty. Okay? Monique face down. The way y'all hype up Giselle is really low key. Because if you really want to know who was the face of the group, it was that goddamn Monique Samuels. Okay? Now that was the face of the group. If we're going to be honest about it. Miss Thing really is top tier housewife face. Like when it comes to her face, not entertainment wise. You know, when it comes to entertainment, girl, Monique don't give me nothing. But girl, when it comes to this right here, Miss Thing, Girl, she'll shit on a lot of the girls. So when y'all be walking around here trying to hype up Giselle, no, bitch. I said, baby, y'all got the game fucked up. Who y'all hyping up Giselle when y'all need to be hyping up motherfucking Monique Samuels? I don't think I really ever saw people go up for Monique the way that they should have. The way that people go up for Giselle, I don't think I've ever saw people go up for Monique. And I'm like, bitch, do y'all see this bitch face? Like, do y'all see this bitch face? Like, Monique is absolutely stunning. Girl. She crazy. Okay. But outside of that, we just talk about, like, that's why I was like, girl, y'all really, that's why I was like, girl, y'all really, I didn't want to like just bring that, I didn't want to bring it up, but I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Monique was stunning. The way that y'all hype up Giselle, like, is really, you know how I say, girl, Kelly Clarkson is what y'all think Adele is. Monique is what y'all think Giselle is. And that's just true tea. That's just true tea. But I'm going to let it go, though. I ain't trying to get no shit started. Hey, I ain't trying to get no shit started. So I'm going to let it go and shut up because I don't want nobody, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to shut up. Oh, girl. All right, y'all. I'm gone. Thank y'all so much for watching. I had a good time. I can never get on here and get off like I want, girl. In real life, my whole purpose of coming on at 7:30 tonight was so I could get off by 9 o'clock and go get me a steak and a baked potato. And I can't get no steak and baked potato now because they stopped selling the steak and potatoes at a certain time. I really want to work on my time management skills. I really do because I really want to get to a point where my videos are no longer than 1 hour and 30 minutes. Because it's 2 hours and 30 minutes and 3 hours. That's just too much. That's just too much. Bitch, I don't even watch nobody videos that be 3 hours. I did that one time that was Armand. I'm not gonna lie, but it took me a couple of days to watch it when I used to work overnight. He had like a 4-hour live one time. It was a long live. It was long as fuck. That was the only time I watched it like a full live. But other than that, girl, I don't even watch people live. Girl, you can't be fucked up. So I don't know, girl. I don't expect y'all to watch mine either. All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'm gone. I will talk to y'all probably tomorrow. I'm about to go get me something to eat from somewhere, child. All right, bye, y'all. Oh, girl. Oh, it's not turning off? Oh, there we go.